is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tennessee's in the building. I got the panel. Y'all know what it is. Baseline Brunch. Baseline Brunch. Baseline Brunch. Welcome in. Saturday brunch vibes. What's up, ladies? We got Brittany. We got High Life. We got the commission. What is good? What's good? Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Good morning, everybody.
Happy Saturday. Good morning.
Morning.
Y'all hit the like and the share. They both right there. Come on in. Let's get it. Michelle, aka 85 Fly in the building. What's good? Frank Wright. Yeah. What's good? Dr. Ivy Girl. What's good, y'all? I don't know what y'all doing. I'm frantically checking my fantasy real quick because I'll be forgetting. So I don't know how y'all fantasy football is going, but I'm trying to get mine together real quick because I got some questionables and everything.
Wake me up when we get there. That's where I'm at with Fantasy League. I'm over it. I'm just being honest. I'm still playing though. I'm not finna take my ball and go home. But
okay, yeah.
Shots fired.
Yes, definitely fired.
Okay. Lisa Pugh in the building. Hey, Bookie. Good morning. Okay, yeah. No, ain't nobody. We all learning.
Well, we're all not learning, right?
Yeah,
That's just a reminder in my commissioner duties. There's a advanced league and there's a we're figuring it out beginners league. Some of us in the advanced league, we started off a little rough, but we're in the midst of our 17 game win streak like the Aces. So, we making comebacks. We may have started 0-3, maybe 0-4, but now we 5-4. And you know what? It's goody. We made some moves. We made some acquisitions. You gotta get a little bit of luck here and there, and I had a bad string of bad luck early. So I'm in my Asia Wilson bag. We making it cook.
Danae is in the chat talking trash, talking about she cutting ass in fantasy. She may have an unfair advantage. I don't know.
Danae, you definitely do.
Danae is in your
Danae, are you sure? Are you checking the right fantasy league?
Uh-oh.
You might want to check the standings. I think you might be in a lot of leagues, but in this one,
you ain't cutting ass in this one.
In this one, fam, you might want to check your record.
She said you're looking at the wrong thing.
You did beat me though. You did beat me early. That was part of my little, the first half of the Aces season. You did beat me, but you might want to check your record in this league.
It sound like the
dang, got the middle finger. I didn't even know
like the commission said. You ain't moving shit. That's
you ain't moving.
You ain't moving week by week. I know that's like me. I go week by week.
In my dribbling ass Dana voice, you ain't moving shit. Oh, you up? You ready to talk shit? Oh, okay. Well, we gonna see what happens. Listen, that is just one part of the stuff that we have going on in the Cess Sports community, fantasy league, some of the fun stuff we do. So yes, ladies, I appreciate y'all helping me learn fantasy. We got NBA fantasy coming up here soon, a mid-season NBA fantasy. So that should be fun. Be on the lookout for that. But
hold on, pause.
I'm not
hold on, pause real quick. I got it. Danae, I ain't messing with nobody's stats in the back end. Don't play. Now
she on to you. Woo! Okay.
Now she calling me a cheater. We ain't doing that.
We're gonna have to start putting up the receipts. Next week I'm gonna have the receipts. I'm gonna put the receipts next week. We're gonna put the receipts and see.
That's right.
Now I am on a 1 game losing streak. Okay, I'm on a 1 game losing streak. But I am 6-3 in this thing, okay? So I ain't feeling too bad over here. I'm 6-3. But I got a few things to figure out.
I'm not making the playoffs. I'm just here so I don't get fined in my Marshawn Lynch voice. Like my team is not moving shit.
Here we
go. We got nothing over there right now. But it's okay. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself.
Yes.
But still, wake me up when we get there. But yeah.
Oh.
See, that was gonna be me. Because I was getting my behind kicked.
Oh,
man, look. No. We're not using past tense. I am.
Look. I'm only saying was because I finally won 2 weeks in a row. We trying to rise from the ground like a phoenix.
Yep. No, you want to be the Aces, not the Phoenix.
Oh, no. I said rise from the ashes like a phoenix.
Rise from the ashes. You on the comeback. I hear you.
Look, we try to come back.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. No give up. It's the fight back for me. Because that's where I'm at. I was tipsy and had me rubbing his big ass legs last night.
You don't have to read that part out loud.
What?
That one you didn't have to read.
It just popped up once I started. I was committed.
You didn't have to read that one out loud.
I'm like, what? I mean, it's a brunch. So it's a brunch. Okay, so that's what you was. Okay, that's how you was feeling. All right, that's okay. But you took care of it. Good. I'm just saying. I'm working on fantasy, and y'all know I'm working on my sheckling too. So I'm so happy my little shekels hit on one of my little picks last night. So I think my points, rebounds, assists hit last night. So let's get it. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Oh, go ahead, Commish. What you got?
Was that me?
Oh, I thought you started saying something.
I was just saying shout out to that when you was talking about your picks hitting. That's all I said.
Oh yeah, no, I appreciate that, fam. You know, I'm learning how to. I'm learning in my sheckling. So I did. I want to say I think I did a points, assists, rebounds.
That's what I was just about to ask you. Was that your whole parlay? Like just picking?
So people? I had no. You know what hit yesterday was my money line ticket. I had a 9-leg money line ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a combination of women's hoops, NFL football, and NBA basketball.
Oh, look at you. Okay.
Yep, look at me.
I ain't never did nothing like that. You okay? Let me know something. I'll usually just do like all basketball. Like I've never put a football in a. Okay.
So money line, I'm doing like I'm trying to build your bankroll. So I'm seeing I'm picking the favorite to win, but then you know what I'm saying, maybe putting a few more shekels since they favorite to win to build up the bankroll. So that's what we're trying to do out here. Okay. But let's get on. I know that ain't what y'all here for. I know that ain't what y'all here for. And I'm gonna just start right here because I don't know where y'all want to start. But game, put it back in the chat because I want to hear it like that. Let's go. Did y'all see the games last night? We finna get into basketball. So we gonna switch gears. But I think the best way to switch gears is we're gonna let the commish cook.
Oh wait, I thought we were gonna talk. Can we talk Unrivaled real quick?
Oh yeah. And I do got an Unrivaled update show coming up later. Yeah, let's talk Unrivaled real quick. Let's go.
I just wanted, they had their draft situation. Just curious how people are feeling now that it's season 2 of Unrivaled. What are people's thoughts? How you feel about the teams? What's up?
Let me say this. Wait a minute, because this is a big moment for us. This is a big moment for us. Bro.
Don't do me. Don't do me.
Hey man, the commission remembering to get to the Unrivaled, taking a pause for the Unrivaled. Commission's coming around. We're gonna get you.
I don't have a you know what? We're not doing this because you keep setting me up. I've always said I don't have a problem with the basketball. I watched everything. We're not doing this.
I have to give Commission a hard time every time because I would be like, yo, Commish, you see him in Unrivaled, they getting better. And then she'd be like, Auntie, it's not Unrivaled. It's just development. But in all fairness, though, really has been a supporter of Unrivaled. Overall, I think we all are supporters of Unrivaled and like that the women have the opportunity, the equity, all of that good stuff. Going into season 2, how are you feeling?
I actually am more excited about Unrivaled this season than I was last season for a couple of reasons. One, I do think I think there's the right mix of quote unquote stars or your more established people in the league. And with people who, for reasons or another, their organization is questionable, their coaching has been questionable, the roles they've been asked to play in the league are different. And some of that's not even just shade, it's just certain people on your team, you're being asked to play a different role, that this allows people to play differently. And as compared to last year, one of the things I do like about this year is, I don't know how intentional it was, but I like the fact that there's not too many, well, as constructed today, current teammates playing with each other. I think last year, while that was helpful for some people, not all of it was purposeful. Some trades happened within the season, so that changed things, or within the Unrivaled season. I like seeing people who are not assumed or presumed to be on the same team this season. I think it creates a different dynamic. You get to see people play differently. Like if I want to watch Courtney and Fee play, I'll just watch Lynx. Like I don't need to watch that during Unrivaled. So I like that aspect of it, is that you're switching some people up, and then conversely now some other people are teammates like Arike and Lee. Well, we'll see. We'll see if a trade happens. BG and Rye. But I like seeing people put in different positions. That's interesting basketball to me. So as a fan of basketball, I like to see kind of that switch up happening. Like I said, this season, whenever the season does kick off and free agency galore, we'll see how different or not some of these people will be from the W teammates. But I do like, at least on the surface, that there's people like that. I think one of my other big qualms last season, and we'll see how that changes this season, but like the reality of like Sabrina basically told us she wasn't here for trying, and she wasn't going to try hard, and she's going to spend the back half of the Unrivaled season in China doing, you know what I mean? It just like, it didn't provide it just felt like some people were taking it serious. We know Skylar took it serious from jump. She brought the competitive element to it, but then others were just kind of whatever, or people were injured. And I understand, like, if you're injured, Unrivaled's not the place to like continue to get beat up. So I like the changes they made this year. They added 2 more teams. We'll talk about that. I like the relief players being clearly established. They get to work in the background. They get to work on their game, and then they're called upon when needed. So I think they made the right changes. I think last year and I think people confuse criticism with not supporting. But I feel like you can I feel like you can criticize because you want to see it better, and that's that's how I felt. I think the criticism was warranted, and whether that was something they heard from fans, and I understand it's the first year, there's going to be bumps and bruises, but I do like the changes they made this year, and I like the caliber of individuals that they've changed. It makes it interesting, and it's all not just like who has the most popular social media followers, even though that is a component of this. But I do think we're going to get to see people's game, and that's where development and evolution happens. So I am excited for that.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Brittany, highlight thoughts on Unrivaled?
I really listen. This is gonna sound so crazy. I'm not excited as I was year 1. Hold on, I'm still here for it. But year 1 was, the hype was there. That Rebecca Allen took me out. I'm not gonna lie. It really took me out. I'm excited to see.
Why did it take you out?
Because I don't understand why she's there. I'm sorry.
Say more. Which part? Like what aspect of you don't understand why she, like, what about her doesn't feel like she should be there?
I shouldn't say that, because clearly she's in the league. She's been in the league, but don't nobody want to see her game. Put a 5 in the chat if y'all hear that. All right, but
not you calling for 5s in the chat.
And that's all I mean by that. Like, who really want to see her
5s in the chat?
I'm sorry, Cess. I'm sorry, but
that's so funny. No, let's go. This is our world. Baseline.
Did you? But wait.
She said 5s in the chat.
High life.
Yes.
Was there someone you felt that way about last season, or literally everyone you were excited to see?
No, and right off top, no, nobody last season. I mean, if I had to go back and look at it, I really still off top can't think. But Rebecca Allen,
you were excited to see Kate Martin. You were excited to see.
I
Kate
was.
Martin?
I'm not gonna lie, I was, because she had a buzz behind her. I was.
Goodness, okay. Hey, this is why we here. Baseline Brunch.
Okay, highlights.
I'm just saying, I was.
No, that's your opinion. Yeah, it's your opinion.
I got another question for you.
I'm here for it.
I don't know where to go with this one.
Oh.
How do you feel about Angel not being there? Would that make it more exciting? It didn't move you.
It would. But
Okay.
I see why she's not.
Okay.
I definitely see why she's not.
Sheesh. I mean, are you saying it's because of the rosters?
No, the
Please let us know.
bag. What she's doing outside of the basketball.
Yeah, I love what she's doing outside of basketball.
She booked and busy right now.
Okay. Now, listen, y'all. They are 2 for 2. I am scared to let Brittany off the mic on this one, but Brittany,
look, I ain't gonna go that far.
Hey, I'm up here. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm up here, like Shay Shay when Cat was on his show. You hear me? I don't know where this is gonna go. Okay,
man, you are funny.
Let's go.
I actually like the roster this year. Kind of some of what Kamish said is not. I think they broke up teammates more this year, thankfully. I'm actually really excited for. They got this Breeze team. It's like they put the young cats on the block all together and stuck them with Ari McDonald. I kind of like it against some of these vet teams.
Oh yeah. Sorry, you said Ari. Mm-hmm. Got you. Keep going.
Oh yeah, with Cam Brink, Malunga, K. Martin, Page, and Rakia. Look, I'm gonna have to go give me a little something. But
I believe the Breeze jerseys just sold out too.
Look,
I think they're all sold out. So you on to something there. Let's go.
Look, let me know when they restock. But I do like the roster.
I got a name for that Breeze team, but go ahead.
Oh, let me hear it.
A name? Oh, Kamish. Yeah, let us hear it, please.
It's Team Stan Wars. They got all the standums and TikToks and popularity. I'm not saying they're scrubs, by the way. I'm actually very interested with Team Breeze. With
me too,
Noe,
low key.
With Noe. That's what I'm saying. From a basketball standpoint, I am so excited about this Unrivaled season. I know y'all, auntie, be playing with me, but I had legit reasons for some of my feedback last year. This team, they either gonna be running they're either gonna be really good or not good. There's no in between for this team because the length they got, Lob City. That's like Lob City right there with Dom, with Brink. Rakia actually looks like how Rakia should have looked with the Sparks. Paige, you have the Sparks that never was. You got Paige, Cameron, and Rakia. You got Kate, whatever. Ari. No. Kate is fine. Kate is fine. But like my feedback last season was everybody told me they were the best of the best. There ain't no way Kate Martin was best of the best last season. That was purely a popularity thing, which I'm not mad at, but call it.
And that's all I said. I said she had a buzz behind her. So
but no. That's not. I don't disagree with that. My issue was the way they positioned Unrivaled last year was we have the best players of the league. Kate Martin is not a best player of the league. Like, sorry, not sorry. So that's my issue. Now this season, all of a sudden it's more about development and blah, 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 which is what they were talking out of both sides of their mouth last season. This season feels like we're making more of a shift of this is an opportunity for people, which includes stardom and it includes people clearly up and coming by having this development pool. So that was my issue is like, I don't like you marketing it another way, but what I'm seeing is something different. And I'm going to call out the hypocrisy. I'm allowed to do that. This season, thank you. This season, I like the fact that we know what it is. And we're not saying these are the, whatever the number is now this season. Last season, it was like, oh, we had the 30 or whatever the exact number was best players of the league. That wasn't true. But the Breeze have my attention. I will be watching. I think Ari is great. That's another Sparks that should have been. Actually, this whole team outside of Kate. I can't find the Kate connection, but I could give you a connection for everybody because Ari, for some reason, got run off that team with the Sparks. And, I have feelings about, y'all always call me a Sparks hater. I have Sparks criticism. Dominique Malunga, had they not traded for...
I think you're talking to me. Is it me? Because you're a sports hater?
If it don't apply, let it fly. But if it applies, it applies.
Like you was like, don't do me, auntie. But then you trying to send, but you sending strays though.
You kicked this whole thing off by putting me in the crosshairs for Unrivaled.
You brought up the Unrivaled. I wasn't even bringing them up because I don't even talk to Unrivaled.
You did, Kamish.
I leave it alone. I leave the Unrivaled alone.
Listen, We had a conversation. That's all I'm saying. But Dominique Malonga, had they not traded for Kelsey Plum, would have been their pick. So this whole Breeze team is actually a lore of the Sparks. So it's actually very interesting.
Hot take.
Uh-oh.
The Rose and the Breeze in the finals, because the Rose team is ridiculous. The Rose team is ridiculous.
Wait. Is that your leading? Like, is that your like? Is there a sleeper in there, or those are your final teams?
Look, sleeper. Somebody had to wake me up.
I think the Hive are sleepers.
Yes, Hive. That's the sleeper.
They're gonna have to wake me up. And the only thing
they might tuck you in.
Here's my thing with them. My only thing with them is health.
Who's the health issue?
Kelsey, are you healthy?
Kelsey not with that broke ass fever staff no more. They got hella staff members. These are part of the staff members that got Jackie back.
No. I'm just saying, period. Just because of where she was at the end of the W, are you healthy enough to even undertake this right now?
She's fine.
And Mo Billings, are you healthy?
Yeah. I forgot Mo B.
Mo came back at the end of the season, but there's other issues.
And
the Hive are fine.
That's my thing. My thing is only health. I like the young team. It's just health. It's only health with them. They got scoring. They got length. They got defense. It's health. If they stay healthy, they'll be right there to be.
And their coach. Their coach is actually part of the underrated perspective that I don't think people are really accounting for.
Who's the other coach?
Reina.
Okay.
Yeah, the Nigerian national coach. She can coach. We saw what she did with the Nigerian. What were they? Tigers? I forget their technical.
And then she got to the Nigerian Sky.
But here's the challenge. Well, we've heard people say that depending on the coaching tree dynamic or coaching staff dynamic, sometimes we don't know what role she actually played with the Sky, which is interesting. Like, does she have certain scouts? Was she working primarily with guards? Like, we never really heard what her specific role was, which is fine. I seen what she did when she was in charge in Paris, and she did work. Had she had better talent, they already made something shake. So I know that she knows what to do when she has a quality guard, Kelsey Mitchell, and Hyde the Man, and Rivers, and Citron. Like, what? Like, this team is, and guess what? Even if Monique Billings isn't healthy, you know who my first call is gonna be? LA. You know it. You know it. My first call is gonna be LA. Anybody who gets hurt, the first person that gets LA, as long as they use her correctly, because some of these coaches don't know.
There we go. It's always that.
But I think the majority of in 3-on-3 though, the 3-on-3 game is going to force you to play, because LA's skill set is so valuable for 3-on-3. Like, you're not gonna be Tanisha Wrong out here. And you're not really coaching for your job like that. So, like, I think they'll actually play the girlies, which is one of my potential strays to one of these coaches on here. Last season, they didn't play people they were supposed to. But again, who knows? People might have not been taking it seriously. I have my eye on the Hive. The Breeze, I have my eye on. Like, I actually can get excited. Yeah, I actually could get excited about every team. There's teams I'm less excited about, but I can make a case for everybody on here.
Look, Kamish, I need to know who let Marina Mabry and Skylar on the same team. Who let them 2 minutes on the
Notre
same
Dame
team?
Crash Out. That's my name for the Lunar Owls. It's Fee and Friends and Notre Dame Crash Out. That's Lunar Owl's name.
Who let this happen?
Not only who let this happen, but why y'all got so many shooters and half those shooters can't defend?
Yeah.
Cause they gonna try to outscore everybody. That's it. They ain't playing no defense.
Yeah, their scores are gonna be the high scores. You better bet the over on their matchups, because
all the time. Over.
Yeah, it's gonna be layup city. So the Lunar Owls, whatever, but they're gonna be crashing out. But shout out to Marina and Skylar. That will be entertaining. Rebecca Allen. I'm not here for Rebecca Allen, but Rebecca Allen fits within this structure. Rachel Banham, she can shoot.
Yeah.
If they use her effectively, like that actually, when you're doing your rotations, Rachel can get you some shots. Now the thing is going to be, when she's not hitting and she has to defend, what happens there? We'll see. But Lunar Owls will be interesting. Laces, I loved the Laces last season. The problem was none of them were healthy, but I still think AT and Jackie can take you really far. My issue is the Laces and the Lunar Owls probably should have done a trade. I think the Laces, Sykes in Canada, too much overlap.
That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
The trade. It's gonna
They
be.
should
It's
have
gotta be
gotten
some
a
big
shooter.
trade coming, y'all. It's got to be a big trade coming.
I don't think it's coming because I think they would have done it before the or they would have done it within the announcement. But I just look at that and I'm like, whatever his name was, that wasn't DJ, but the white guy. I'm like, why did you sit there and do that? Like, there's challenges with this team, but then they can also win. So like the Laces are probably like 3rd or 4th place for me. But like if they get it together, like honestly, if they get a relief player, they can do some work too. The right relief player, like Timpson would be really good on their team. I think my challenge with them is they either need another shooter or they're going to have challenges with some of the bigger teams, like against BG plays, but like the taller teams, because they don't really have size at the big position. But they're really versatile. So I don't know. We'll see. The Laces are kind of a question mark.
How it plays out.
Yeah, but AT and Jackie will take you very far in this lineup. While we're at it, let's just keep going. Mist is the team of rehabilitation. Laces were team you ain't moving shit because they too big, too strong, too whatever. So we'll see what they do. Mist are team rehabilitation. Just on all levels, whether it's physically, psychologically, people are playing on their names, but they're just team rehabilitation. We really gonna see about Alana Smith and her co-depoy. We really gonna see.
Full display.
That one will be interesting. Anybody have any other thoughts about Mist?
I'm interested to see how Lee Rue works with them, and how they use her. But I do like that. I do like that team. I like the going with Veronica Burton. Yeah, I like it. I'm intrigued. We'll see. We'll see how Alana Smith looks. Cause girl, let's see you in a 3-on-3 format.
Yeah.
53 in the chat. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. What else y'all got?
Phantom.
Okay. I couldn't see him last year. I can't see him this year. What else?
Interesting. So Phantom to me, I think got remarkably
not
better.
doing a lot. I'm sorry.
They got remarkably better from their team last year. Their team last year, half of them didn't play. And I think this team is better constructed. I also think there's some redundancies here, like Aaliyah, Boston, and Kiki are redundant, but they gonna be like they both can guard their any big on this.
Oh yeah, they're gonna guard their yard.
Yeah, they're gonna guard their yard. Dana, you ain't moving shit. She feeling good. She got her cleanup. She back working out. Dana's fast, y'all. And speaking of, y'all got to get this hate out of your heart for people on the Chicago Sky. How many times have we said the Chicago Sky is a defunct organization? So every time y'all were talking shit about Dana last year, and I told everybody when she came to the Aces it's gonna look different. And guess who was right?
That's still dribbling ass Dana with her.
Okay, cool. But dribbling ass Dana was hitting shots.
Listen,
dribbling ass Dana looked good off the bench.
As I said, y'all. Two things that I said. There was a
that one wasn't a
that
stray on you. That was to the chat. But go ahead.
But no, I want to say this too, because seriously about Dana, because I'm not moving off dribbling ass Dana. She will forever be Dana with her dribbling ass because that's what we named her here. But you have to say Dana with her dribbling ass, 2-time champion. You got to say that behind it. That's a 2-time champ right there in this league. The other part of it is this right here. It was HDI TV. It was HDI TV who actually put the qualifier on it. She is a problem off the bench for a championship team. Off the bench for a team that ain't doing shit, Dana got too much time on her hands for a team that ain't doing shit. Because y'all ain't focused on doing nothing, so she got too much time on her hands not to really be doing nothing. He didn't involve her enough in Chicago. So I think that's the challenge right there with Dana and Chicago. You're right. Chicago was that was a subset of
fuckery.
Who she could be, right? Who
Yeah.
she is as a player, right? Even though she had won a championship there, who they had become didn't bode well for her for her resume. But at this point, dribbling ass Dana, man,
But my point is everybody. But I'm using her as an example.
Bantam, I was just about to say, Bantam gets that same
exactly, and that's what I'm replying. That's what I'm replying to in the chat. People not being, and this is not Michelle wrote it, so I'm just seeing it. But in general, people are making these comments about Angel's not there, but there's two players from the Chicago Sky. Once we arrive at the Chicago Sky suck as an organization, and whether you want to talk shit about the head coach or not the head coach or whatever, the organization itself is shitty and it's sucky. So therefore, you cannot evaluate all these players.
And sucky. Yep.
Yes, and I had other words too, but I'm gonna stop right there. But what I keep trying to explain to people is looking at people on the Chicago Sky and just putting a label that they suck is not accurate, because the Chicago Sky as an organization has so much stinkiness around it. Deodorant cannot solve it alone. So stop looking at these people and being like, well, Angel's not here, but we got Rebecca and Bantam. And I'm not going to bat for either one of them, but all I'm saying is they are more capable than what you have seen when they are part of the Chicago Sky organization, and Dana was my example of such.
People forget that role players play off of stars. Stars do not play off of role players.
Exactly, and there are none of that it currently exists.
So
there's stars in some capacity. But
okay, let me ask you this, because I think part of the thing with Bantam is the consistency, right? Like Bantam, it was like I forget who somebody in the chat.
Bantam shouldn't be starting.
Okay,
Bantam, just like Dana, shouldn't be starting.
Okay, that's fair.
It's the fact that they don't
for 8 threes once a year. I would do better if you could just consistently make three threes a game. I don't need.
She was also asked to play point guard. She's not a point guard. You know what I mean? Like, you're putting people in positions that they should not be put in, so therefore their strengths get diminished.
Exactly. The role players, they will shine when you put them next to a star, because they're gonna do their small role, their part. They're going to do their part. But for the Sky, you don't really have those really good, all right, who's going to be your second, third player, whatever. And especially at those guard positions, like, you don't have those players that are going to lead those teams. So now you're asking role players to do something that they just cannot do, not to an efficient level consistently, because if they could, they would look better. They just can't.
Stars.
Exactly. They would be stars if they could.
Star and role players. Stars show up every night and are consistent. Role players can do certain things really well or not as consistent. And that is what delineates the difference between a superstar or star and a role player in this league.
Yes. Can we go back real quick? 2 things.
Yeah.
One, Cess, what you want over there? Because I'm ready to 1, 2, 3 go. But real quick, y'all.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 go.
Okay, but how do we get on Rachel with Dana? Are we saying I missed that correlation, but do we like Rachel Bantam as a player, or because
she's fine?
Oh, she's fine.
I would like
no, she's not as bad as people like. To me, it's my correlation is, if you look at players who are on the Chicago Sky and want to extrapolate their value, or their qualityness of a player, I think that is flawed, because the Chicago Sky organization is inept. They are so inept that I'm just trying to right size people and say, don't just look at the Chicago Sky. Yes, the Chicago Sky have problems, but I don't think that's indicative of these players. The right situation, Rachel Bantam would have been not great, or she would have looked more decent on the Phoenix Mercury last year. Or even potentially the Seattle Storm could have used her. I'm just saying that there are certain people. It's a puzzle piece. It's a puzzle piece. It's a Rubik's cube. Like, certain people are going to look different with certain places. That's all I'm calling out.
I agree on that. I definitely agree. I just didn't know how we got from Dana to Rachel, but okay, yeah, they both played
because they both played on Chicago, and we
but
saw
I thought
one
you said
leave.
something about Rachel being a dribbling ass Rachel, and I was like,
I didn't say dribbling ass Rachel.
Oh,
If I did, that was
no. I thought
that
somebody said that. No, so that's what lost me. Okay, I'm with y'all now.
No, I'm just using like look at Dana. Everybody was shitting on Dana last year. And when she came to the Aces, people were crashing out. And I specifically told people don't crash out because Dana on the Aces is going to be beneficial versus Dana being put in a position in the sky where the roster construction was shit.
Yeah.
And what she was being asked to do. That's my correlation here. So that's it. And then Phantom, again, I don't think they're going to like win anything, but they got firecrackers with Sat. Well, they're going to be a shit talking team. That's probably the best. Between Dana, Cloud, Kelsey Plum, and Satu, they all talking shit. Kiki don't back down from shit. And AB has a battery pack in her this season. So I think the Phantom are, compared to the Phantom last season, they're going to be a much better team. Now, are they going to be in the finals? I don't think so, but I think they, like, that team ain't no slouch. And Satu coming back from her concussion, I'm sure she gonna have a battery in her too. So
we'll see. Satu got to show me something. I'm off of Satu right now.
She's just gonna be jacking up threes. But the difference on this team is, on 3-on-3 that works, and 2, you have Aaliyah, Boston, and Kiki who can rebound for you.
You definitely do got that. You right.
So the construction is better. Last year she had BG who didn't play. Sabrina was in China half the time. Which Samuelson's sister was there? Yeah.
I got a question for y'all ladies. And maybe I need to go back and watch her again because I feel like I think she's going to be the same way this season.
I don't think BG should be there. That's my one person who I'm like, why are you here? Y'all talking about Rebecca at BG. I'm like, why are you here?
We can give BG a pass, I thought. But hold on. I got a question.
A pass for what? A pass for what? A pass for what? It ain't like, oh man, you know what? You just did so much work during the dub season. We gonna give you a pass when you get down here for what? She was on the pass all goddamn season. What are you talking about? I really
feel like this is her last season with them. I don't think they're gonna pick her up again. So they like just go ahead and let this 2-year contract go. I'm not saying that's what they really got. I'm just talking, but I just truly feel like this BG last year. Like so that's why I'm like
in general or with Unrivaled.
With Unrivaled, I think her WNBA career is definitely like a couple of years away.
You think so?
I do.
Oh. Yeah, hey, listen, let me tell you, I feel like, hey, if they don't get back to work quick enough, them knees may say something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Use it or lose it, homie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Now, hold on.
So question real quick. I'm sorry. I'm still on Unrivaled. I'm not on my Flatbush. I'm still on Unrivaled. Brianna Stewart, how y'all? Yes, we doing strays Saturday on brunch. How y'all feel about Stewie? Because I really didn't feel like she was playing last year. Like I thought she was just like, I'm here. Like I don't know, or maybe I just expected more from her.
So remember that Stewie won the chip on the bum knee and then played Unrivaled on the bum knee because it was the inaugural season, I felt like, and then did the cleanup.
And then let's not forget, in an elimination game in the playoffs, was the only one to show up in the fourth quarter after getting hurt.
Went dumb in the playoffs. Like, yeah. So my thing is for Stewie is like,
so is she still hurt right now? Are we?
She not hurt no more. By the time they play, she'll be fine.
Okay.
But I don't expect Stewie to play that much longer either. I also felt like Stewie was on her. Man, I just brought a chip to the home state, bro. I'm celebrating. I'm Stu York in this bitch for real. Part of Stewie's summer was I mean, her off season was just celebrating. So, you know, but I don't expect Stewie to play that much longer.
What you?
I don't think
longer. How like 5, 3, 2.
2, 3, depending on to me, depending on how the CBA goes and how long they stay out could determine whether or not she's back in the dub.
Now, are you
I disagree
because her knees, her body, or like she just done with basketball?
Just because of her brand and what else do I got to prove? And I got the baby here. You know, the one thing I said about Stewie is that I thought that, you know, if they get back to work quick enough, I think the Stewie plays through 28 because I believe the Stewie wants to be on the Olympic team in LA. but I don't see much after 28.
I got Stewie for another 3 to 5 years, assuming injuries don't derail her.
You said Stewie's playing overseas now. Go, Stewie.
She's not playing overseas. She's overseas. she took a trip. She's not playing.
My bad, Molly. My bad, Molly. I see now. You said Stewie is overseas now, I believe.
Yeah, she's drinking wine in Spain with her wife and family.
Hey, do it, Stewie. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I got Stewie for another 3 to 5 years. I think Stewie was, when she was playing this past season, she clearly was like one of the better players and more consistent players on the Liberty. I just think that whole crew was just, they need to be getting more heat than they got, but we'll get to that on another brunch. Just bookmark that one. All right, let's close out Unrivaled. So Rose, I'm with you. I don't know how they let the defending quote unquote champions of Unrivaled get 4 out of the 6 returning players. I just, how do you do that? How do you let that happen?
Yeah,
or not, sorry, 3. No, 4. Yeah, it's 4. It's 4.
Is that the benefit of winning? Maybe, I don't know.
Benefit of winning, and well, the playoff teams got to protect 2 players, so that's how you got Ka and Chelsea Gray.
And then the champ got to maybe protect 3. I don't know.
No, the champ got 2.
All
playoff teams got 2. That's what I'm saying. Like, how did you guys do that? Like, I would have at least taken how did Azure not get taken off the board? Like, that to me is crazy.
I mean, they probably was like, yo, no Angel, it ain't no way I'm giving up Azure.
Angel didn't even play in the finals. That's the part that I don't understand, why everybody has selective, like, revisionist history. And I'm not saying Angel didn't. No, and I'm not saying Angel didn't contribute. She definitely did. But I'm saying, like, we all know that Angel didn't play she got her wrist injury. She was out the last 2 games, and we saw them still win. So
I don't think it was about that. I think it was about what Angel was, the motion that Angel had and what Angel was able to do during the season. Like, Azure was healthy, but it was still an Azure Angel combination. So if I'm coming into this season, okay, yeah, no Angel, but I'm not gonna not have Azure too. So they're gonna have to figure that part out. To me, that's just my thought.
Right. What I'm saying is, for the teams that were present and the coaches that were present, they lost to the Rose with not Angel playing, with Azure on the floor, with Chelsea Gray, and Ka didn't even play. So it was really Chelsea, Azure, and Lexi.
So here's the thing: Azure was a behind the scenes deal. Azure was an unmovable piece before they even got in the room. Azure wasn't coming off that team as soon as they knew Angel wasn't coming to Unrivaled. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't like they had a choice. I don't think they had a choice there. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I don't, okay. I can't. I don't think that, but if that's what you think happened behind the scenes, then that's
you know me. You know, I think.
Yeah, you be on your conspiracy, but then I'm still trying to understand why y'all let them get Shakira. It just, I just look at this and I'm like, how did the Rose have a handshake agreement with everybody they wanted? They just let them get what they wanted and everybody else said, fuck it? Because that's the part I don't understand. I'm looking
wanted somebody, they think that Shakira is Angel-like. That's why they got Shakira.
So they just wanted to make this easier for the Rose to run it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're the defending champs.
Okay.
So it's they call. That's what it looked like to me. Make it, take it, miss it, kiss it.
Clearly, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm not talking bad about Shakira. Listen, Rob, I said what I'm saying is they let the Rose run the table on them in the draft. That's what I'm saying. Because I don't understand how you let that happen.
Bad draft strategy.
Everybody should be embarrassed. They should be embarrassed. They literally just ran it back. The only person, like, they sub Shakira for Angel. That's comparable enough. Those are quality. And then instead of Sykes, they have Sugg. And I'm not saying that, like, But Sud plays similar to Sykes. Slasher is fast, is what the only difference is Sykes is more athletic and a better defender. But you basically let the Rose run their team back, is what I am saying. And that to me is wild. Every other coach should be embarrassed. Absolutely embarrassed.
Speaking of coach, who is Zach's team? I don't know.
Who's Zach? What he look like?
I don't know. The man that everybody been talking about, so I need to see his team. They were like, he already showing up late. That ain't good.
Is he new?
Yes.
He must have taken over for Phantom then, right? Because wait, which one?
Sackman, who you talking about?
Yeah, Sackman's gone, right?
No.
Sackman was
Sackman
Phantom?
there.
Or
Sackman
Sackman
is
Leonard?
there.
Hold on, let me find the one that has all the...
Nah, Sackman is still there. The one that's not there is the player development guy. What's his name?
Oh, Zach is coaching Miss,
Andy.
they said.
They said that he coaching what team?
Miss.
The Mist.
That's what Key's telling us.
Oh wow, that's you know what? I'm sorry. See what I'm saying? Listen, listen.
See, team rehabilitation. I already told you guys. Like, team
right.
rehab. That's
We
team
gonna
rehabilitation. Okay, let's close it out with vinyl.
Yeah, I'm over it. Looking at that, I'm over it.
I'm not a fan of Teaspoon as a coach, but I've told you all that before. So
is this my first time hearing that?
Maybe directly, but I've dropped enough I've dropped enough hints that you should know I don't believe in Teaspoon as a coach. Now, what I have said is I think the Sky were trash for letting her go her second year, or not even getting to a second season, and I think they should have brought in a consultant to help her with her offensive sets. But I understood. I think she mismanaged her outside of Kennedy and Angel. No one else, I thought, was managed properly for the Chicago Sky. But again, the Chicago Sky organization sucks. But I didn't think she did a good job with Vinyl last year. I thought she underutilized AB. I think the Vinyl got better in some respects. Like, I like the Courtney Williams ad. I like the Erica Wheeler, but I also think they have similar games. Again, there's a lot of redundancies. That's my overall feedback to some of this draft strategy that other people employ. There's a lot of redundancies. And BG, we just talked about. We'll see if BG shows up this year.
Let me see if Breonna Stewart shows up.
Whoa. Girl, I have no expectations.
Let's see something in the chat. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Wait 1 minute. We do a lot of things. What woman is a hater? Because ain't nobody up here a hater, and everybody up here come with
Who said that?
Who
AL504 is saying this woman is
so
a hater.
when you make the see what we not gonna do? What y'all here what y'all not gonna do in my chat no more. What y'all not gonna do in my chat is make blanket ass statements like somebody a hater. If you disagree with what somebody's saying, say what it is. Be a part of the conversation. Because who are you? Hating about what? This woman who is 4 of them up here. Who you talking to? You want to come up? You said it. What did you say? What you talking about for real? Because I'm here for it today. I done told y'all, man. Man, ladies, I'll drop the link today. Hater who? Call their name. You said what? Who's a hater? And hating about what?
Let me go.
See, I'm sick of people coming in. I'm sick of people coming in here with these. Matter of fact, let me let you know. See, this the type of stuff right here that this right here was made for.
Sometimes y'all be on that bull junk.
That's what I said to you, AL504. What you talking about for real? What you talking about for real?
It was right there.
You said what now? We waiting. You was typing. Don't stop typing now. What you say? Hating about what? Which woman? Say their name. It's 4 of them up here.
And say what? And articulate.
Yeah, articulate or say
use
drop,
those Twitter fingers.
Or say drop the link and bring your ass up here and say and talk about it. I got time today. But what I ain't gonna do is have bullshit going on in the chat when it's real conversation going on. Y'all gonna move with that whack ass shit. Y'all gonna move around this time.
Sometimes y'all be on that bull junk.
What area code is that? That's the area code 504.
New Orleans.
Oh,
Ain't it? Ain't that? Where 504 at? New
Yeah,
Orleans.
I thought
Is that Louisiana?
somewhere
That's why I went right to that bull jump, because I think 504 is the boot. But I'm still waiting on you to type back. What you waiting on?
It's the boot.
What you waiting on? You was clapping real back when they was asking who was you in the chat. Now I'm talking.
Definitely said I said it. What did you say? And who?
504, make sure you stay around because we're not done
Yes.
yet. Don't worry. You gonna really have something to say. Just stay
Like,
stay
dang.
here.
Bro,
Stay
wasn't
here.
even really gonna go in on them today, but
Don't worry, stay right here.
but
You're gonna have something to say in a little bit. Don't worry.
Wow. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Anyway, back in the seaweeds. Back at the ranch, back at the farm.
hey,
Back at having basketball opinions.
Before we get back to the ranch, I hope you're not typing because you went to go get your friends. Please go get them, because I'm here for it today.
Saying. They be
I'm
doing that
here
shit.
for it today. Do you hear it? Do you hear it in my voice? I got time today. I got all the time today. Ain't no games on. Ain't no games on today. Ain't no games on today. Keep typing. Keep typing. I got time today. Let's go. Please go get your friends.
Last time.
Please go get your friends.
I be asking them in the chat
that. Go get back up. You better go get back up. Because y'all ain't got shit to talk about. You better go get back up.
Yeah, anytime anybody articulates
a point of view definitely ain't hate.
Yeah,
but if you're gonna make them blanket ass statements, be ready to stand on it. You done quit typing. Where you at? Is your keyboard battery down? Where you at?
No, they gotta go to Twitter to get their arguments. So you know
they went ghost. They went
Go
ghost.
get your friends. Because I know ain't none of my riches sit you out. Ain't nobody blocked you. Go get your friends. Tell them we here. I'm feeling like Wide Earth. You tell them I'm coming. And hell's coming with me. I'm coming. And hell's coming with me. I'm coming. And hell's coming with me. I'm feeling like Wide Earth in this bitch. Let's go.
Shit. My bad. Fucking hilarious.
I'm so sorry, ladies. I'm so sorry, ladies. Back to the brunch vibes.
Oh no, you good.
No, that's good.
Let that stay up there for a minute if you can, Cess. And just for a little minute. We're gonna see.
Yeah. Leave it up there. It's gonna take them 30 minutes to come back with anything remotely intelligent. So by then, we'll address it. So
like, how you gonna say that and then go ghost? Like what? What?
Yeah,
No fun. No fun. Boo.
Chihuahuas be barking until you roll up on them.
Tell them I'm coming and hell's coming with me.
That's a fact.
Yeah, exactly. They going to bring their crew. Don't worry, they can bring their crew because their crew ain't that. That's what I'm about to address in a second. Don't worry about it.
You tell them I'm coming and hell coming with me. Hey, they say we're Wyatt down there walking on water. Hey man, let's go. I ain't got time. I ain't got time, bro.
I think we closed out Unrivaled, right? Anybody got anything
one
else
last
to say?
thing. One last thing about this vinyl crew. I'm trying to see something. Let me see. I'm trying to see if Courtney Williams and Ryan Howard, if they got if they got like some connection, some energy.
To get a new PG down in your dream.
Yes, ma'am.
Not you trying to make a dove connection in the. Not you trying to make a dove connection in Unrivaled. Hold on.
Like, look, I need to see it. I need to see it.
We know this is tampering 101. Apparently allowable tampering. So why not? It's been happening.
Use it. Cause I might just have to say, Jordan, they're gonna have to take your starting spot back. They're gonna have to take that and give it to Courtney. Tell Courtney come on over to the ATL.
You know, Courtney wasn't Courtney in? Yeah, because that's where the whole dust up happened. She been in the dream before. I mean, none of the same people are there, but yeah, come back to Atlanta, Courtney.
Tell her come back. Tell her come back. They're not like this guy. So you can come back. It's safe now. It's safe now.
Yeah, I want to see. I'm just interested in all the different. I think the teams are better balanced this year versus last year, but games aren't played on paper; they're played on the court. So let's see what happens. Let's see what adjustments get made. But I'm interested in everybody. Honestly, like I said, I can make a case for every team, kind of, sort of, some more than others. But yeah, the rose is my leading. But I got my eyes on the rose, the laces, the breeze, and the hive. Phantom will be interesting. We'll see. They'll be competitive because they just got too many firecrackers on that team. So the Phantom at least will fare better than last year. We'll see about the vinyl. We'll see if BG plays.
Dang.
I have no expectations for BG. I have none.
Strays on Saturday.
They're not strays.
Brunch
This is exactly what
vibe.
happened. Look, if the shit is factual and I'm giving you facts of what
Okay.
happened, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
the 504, we're still waiting for the hate. I'm giving you tangible things. You would think I was cussing them out and saying they should never play basketball again. I didn't say any of that. I'm just giving you tangible evidence of what happened. The problem is people see, speaking of stand-em, people take basketball takes as stand-em. They take them as personal attacks to them and their character. Nobody's talking about these people as a personal a dig or any capacity. I am giving basketball takes because we are talking basketball. And grown-ups can have critiques. Children take offense and call people haters and get mad when you correct their behavior.
Oh my.
That's what children do. But adults have conversation and discourse. Speaking of,
I'm grown. I'm just ruder about my conversation. I'm ruder. Yeah. I hope they did clip it up. Go get your friends. Tell them we're here. They quit talking. Okay. Well, back to the reason that we came here. I think everybody was here because the commish was gonna cook for 5 minutes, right? Well, let's let the commish cook. Let's let the commish cook. Commish
cook.
This is such a great segue to what we are here to discuss. I would like to ask everybody to lean in for a second. Get real close. I'm calling to the front all the bums, the dingbats, the dimwits, the nincompoops, the morons, the blockheads, the simpletons, the crackheads. Hear me and hear me good, because your reasoning skills are just as strong as LSU's strength of schedule. It is in the basement. The bullshit that y'all have been spewing this week, the tip-off week of college basketball, has me hot. Your red herrings to detract from whatever insecurities you got with your teams, or your racism, or your misogyny. I am not here for it. Hell, let's mix it all together. And your misogynoir is tired. It's protect Black women till it's time to do it. And we're about to talk about it. Let's get started with insert name is being wasted at South Carolina. And it all started with Sakima. Sakima Walker was the first one this week that got me hot. And by the way, for the record, I actually need to put a disclaimer out here. This is not me cooking these kids. I am not actually cooking these kids. Unfortunately, to make my point, I have to use examples. And I'm just using the kids as examples for the conversations and the narratives and the bullshit and the subterfuge that people have been spewing on South Carolina and Don Staley. So again, the disclaimer is I am not cooking these kids. I'm just using that people's arguments as an example for what the bullshit is. So let me say it one more time because people are hard of hearing. I am not cooking these kids. Unfortunately, though, because we are talking basketball, I have to use examples of what has actually played out, what factually has happened. Facts, factual, reality is what I live in. So let's start with Sakima. So Sakima's been wasted at South Carolina, has been the discussion for today, or not today, this week. And I don't know about you, but let's start with actually information. So the California Golden Bears played the Vanderbilt Commodores to kick off their first game this season. And Sakima in 33 minutes had 14 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 block, and 3 personal fouls. Like, great stat line for Sakima. She was able to play 33 minutes. We haven't really seen that from her at South Carolina. And so that is a joyous moment for her. And what could have just been a moment of celebration, and because on my timeline, most of the South Carolina fans were saying, yay, Kima, good for Kima. We're excited for Kima. We're glad that she's getting the playing time and whatnot. Instead, nincompoops, morons, dim-witted humans use that as an opportunity to take a dig again at Dawn in South Carolina. Well, if we wasted her at South Carolina, I just find it very interesting, because sign me up for a wasted undefeated season. Sign me up for 2 SEC championships. Sign me up for 2 trips to the national championship game while other people were in Cancun. Sign me up for practicing against Camilla, who was the number 3 pick in the W. Sign me up for practicing against Sanaya, who should have been a first-round pick and was projected to be a first-round pick, but nonetheless went second round. That's fine. But she in the W. Sign me up for practicing against Chloe, who was before she got injured, a first-round draft pick. Sign me up for practicing against Joyce. And then all the others on South Carolina's team, Miriam, Adele. And if Kima hated Dawn so much, if Dawn did Kima so wrong, help me understand why after Kima announced that she was going to California, she stayed her ass in town in that hot fucking sun in South Carolina and literally cooked in the sun for Dawn's unveiling of her statue. Dawn is such a horrible person that Kima stayed her ass in Columbia to watch Dawn's statue get unveiled. Dawn really wasted her on the bench. And Kima was wasting away, but you still didn't beat LSU still didn't beat South Carolina that whole time? Damn.
Got him.
And y'all also love to say Dawn don't develop guards. So if Dawn didn't develop Kima and she went to California and put on that performance, damn, Dawn, you really suck at developing bigs too, right? Or does she not develop bigs? Or does she not develop guards? I'm sorry, I can't keep the narrative straight because y'all just wake up and just yap. Your shit don't even fucking make sense. That doesn't make sense. Every day the goalpost is moving, rent-free in your heads. And if Kima can do that and she wasn't playing, what does that tell you about the rest of our bigs? What does that tell you about the rest of our team? Okay, let me move on because y'all still not hearing me. Okay, so Kima was wasting away. But what I find funny is Kima's just your flavor of the month, your flavor of the week, your flavor of the day to try to talk shit about the South Carolina program. Because Ja, who by the way left South Carolina, put up 19 points at SMU versus Grambling. But I heard crickets. Nobody had anything to say about that. I'm looking around. Where was that? Where's the discourse? Where's the spears and the sticks and the fire and whatever for pounding the table for Ja? Ain't nobody pound the table for Ja. And I'm not saying Ja's not good. Again, I'm not cooking these kids. Your narratives and your examples don't make sense because you wake up every day just yapping. Ja scored 19 points. Nobody coming to bat for her. Nobody said Dawn wasted her at South Carolina. For fans, y'all clearly don't keep track enough of our team because this is a good example. How come Ja's not being used as an example to dig at Dawn? All right. And by the way, it's not just LSU fans. It's not just LSU fans. because UConn, you can get some of this too. I saw some of y'all. Now it's not every UConn fan, because some of them got sense, but there are some that like to use Dawn again as their whipping post, and South Carolina as their whipping post. Again, some insecurities be coming to light with some of these people and some of their takes. I'm gonna call it out. Q was at UConn. She's at NC State. Played 30 minutes. Now she scored 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Went 1 for 8 from the field. But there's crickets there. I don't hear people calling out or pointing or anything. It's crickets. It's crickets with Q. Let's go back to LSU, because y'all like to say insert name was wasted at our school. You know, it's funny, y'all were talking about Kima, but y'all forgot that there's an LSU person right on that same team, Miracle Shepherd. Miracle Shepherd is on that team, but I didn't hear y'all talking about she was wasted away with Kim. Crickets. Crickets. She scored 8 points, but nobody came to bat. So y'all gonna say Kima was wasted away and she was the one that scored more points between the former LSU and South Carolina players on the same team, on the same court? Y'all just be box watching. And that shit is tired. It don't even make sense. Miracle Shepherd was on the team too. Why y'all not coming to bat for her? Okay. Wolfenbarger left LSU, went to Tennessee. She was out there on that court. Now, her experience at Tennessee, which we'll get into Tennessee's performance a little bit later, but against NC State, she played 10 minutes, got 0 points, 1 rebound. Against Eastern Tennessee State University, she was out there for 16 minutes, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal. I don't hear y'all pounding the table for her. Again, I'm not trying to cook the kid, but your argument could be, oh, well, see, she wasn't that good. Okay, interesting. We'll get back to that in a second. We're not done with the former LSU players, because y'all got a laundry list of former LSU players, by the way. So let me go to ADR. Crickets. She was out there on that same court on the Vandy side. She played 6 minutes, 2 points, 2 rebounds. And she was with LSU how many years? Crickets, crickets, crickets. All right, here's another one. Here's another forgotten LSU person, because y'all like to watch our bench. Y'all like to watch our team, but you're not watching about your people and how they left and why so many of them are leaving. Why are so many of them leaving? Amani Bartlett spent 4 seasons at LSU. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The same number of MVPs Asia Wilson has, by the way. 4 seasons at LSU. Went to Houston. In 10 minutes, she had 0 points. Is the development in the room with us? Is the development in the room with us? Okay, all right, here's another one. Poa. Poa was at LSU. Poa was starting at LSU. Poa was involved in the LSU rotation, you know, just being the 8. Contrary to popular belief, people think that she had no more eligibility at LSU. That is incorrect. That only exists for the Ivy League. Once you graduate undergrad, you cannot spend a 5th year at the Ivy League. That is a rule. But y'all don't know shit, and you just be yapping. The internet is free. Google is free. You can look these rules up for yourself. But again, call me a hater when I just call out the facts. But anyway, Poa left LSU. That was an election of her leaving. She chose to leave LSU. She just had her career high with 10 assists at Arizona State. 10 assists at Arizona State. But what? Crickets. Crickets. You didn't say shit. But you fix your mouth anytime Raven has had stats similar to Poa. Poa played 30 minutes, had 5 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. I can't tell you how many times Ravens had that stat line. But it's hell when Raven does it, and you want to tell me she don't score enough, and Raven shouldn't be in the W, and Raven sucks, and South Carolina, blah, blah, blah. But Poa, your former LSU person, just did it, and you didn't have shit to say. So what's good? Okay? I'm not finished with former LSU. Again, I told you there's a laundry list of LSU players. Let's keep going. Kateri Poole just shot 1 for 6. And she spent 2 seasons at LSU. And she came from Ohio State before that. So she spent 2 seasons at LSU. She just shot 1 for 6 against UT Arlington. In 20 minutes, she had 4 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 3 steals, 3 turnovers. But y'all don't have shit to say about Kateri Poole. Or what happens? Y'all just be throwing people away? That's what y'all do. Y'all treat people like trash. Y'all want to call people haters. This is the hating. Crickets. All right. It's not just LSU, y'all. It's not just LSU because, you know, their argument will be, well, you know, we didn't look, they're not doing that good. They're not that good. It was good that they left our team. Okay. And what do you have to show for all these people who have left your team? Because it's not SEC championships. It's not SEC championships. And actually, quite frankly, it's not championships if you really think about it, because Kateri Poole and some of these other players were actually on your championship team. So you're telling me you throw champion players away? That's how y'all do at LSU? That's what y'all do? Okay, bet. Like I said, it's not just LSU. UCLA can get this work too, because I've been seeing some of y'all talking grimy too. Corey Close, where's your undergrads? Where are they? Why have you lost a whole class, a slew of people? UCLA and SoCal have basically gotten rid of all of their talent. Their young talent just left, just up and left. But we gonna talk about South Carolina. Okay, bet. And y'all have mass exodus of some of your classes. And Don's evil, and Don's jealous, and South Carolina this, and South Carolina that. London Jones literally up and left and moved across town and came off the bench at her rival. So did Corey Close waste her too, or is that only reserved for when Don, you know, when we got to find things to dig at Don about? Okay, cool. Which brings me ultimately to Lay. I'm going to land the plane here. Y'all are not going to rewrite history because some of us are intelligent and smart enough. We have brains and they are on and they are working. For 2 full seasons, y'all talk shit about Dawn and how she was or was not developing Lay. Again, let me reiterate, this is not me talking shit about Lay. This is not me trying to be mean about Lay. I am addressing the narratives and how people speak about Dawn and her program in South Carolina. Lay in her first game in 21 minutes scored 21 points. I think 4 rebounds, 2, whatever, 7 steals. She filled up the stat sheet. She filled up the stat sheet. But let me tell you something. That stat line is nothing different than what she did at South Carolina. Oh, and she came off the bench. I believe that game. Whatever, she's coming off the bench. And what I find interesting is for 2 seasons, y'all talk shit about Dawn. Dawn's holding her back. Dawn doesn't develop guards. Dawn doesn't do this. Dawn doesn't do that. Dawn, South Carolina, South Carolina, South Carolina, South Carolina, South Carolina. For Lay to go to LSU and be used the exact same way Dawn used her for 2 seasons. The same exact way. Nothing is new. Nothing is innovative. Nothing is trailblazing. Nothing is leader. Nothing is unique. Copy paste. Kim Mulkey is copying and pasting exactly what Dawn did. Matter of fact, she's basically saying the same shit Dawn said. I cannot tell you how many times Lay has had that stat line at South Carolina, but that's not the only thing that Lay had at South Carolina. That's the same exact stat line. Let's go to her next immediate game. After her first game against Our Ladies of YMCA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, her next game against Our Ladies of YMCA 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, she only played 13 minutes. 6 points, 6 American points in 13 minutes against a team that LSU blew out. 6 points in 13 minutes. So, is Kim holding Lay back? Is Kim jealous of Lay? Can Kim not develop guards? I thought she would be able to play her game more. I thought she would be able to score more. Why didn't Lay play more than 13 minutes? I'm confused.
Freer.
Yes. Unleash. Put her off the leash. She's unleashed. 13 minutes, 6 points. Help me understand. I don't how is this different? Matter of fact, let's go back to the tournament. On March 28th against Maryland, Lay played 21 minutes, scored 23 points. Next game on March 30th against Duke, Lay played 11 minutes and scored 5 points. I wonder how different that is. Actually, it's different because the quality of opponent is higher. It's actually worse that the second game of the season, Lay only played 13 minutes in a blowout. But I was told, what's different? Which thing is not like the other? That sounds the same to me. Let me repeat it one more time. When she was at South Carolina in the tournament, the Regional 2, Lay against Maryland played 21 minutes, scored 23 points. Next game against Duke, she played 11 minutes and scored 5 points. Now, Lay this season for her first game against, who the hell did they even play? I can't even remember these schools. Anyway, yeah, I don't remember. Somebody put in the chat for me because I'm just Lay.
Was that Houston Christian?
Houston Christian. I can't even. These are schools I don't even remember. Against Houston Christian, played 21 minutes, scored 21 points. Against Southeast Louisiana, Lay played 13 minutes and scored 6 points. Interesting. I find it so fascinating. But y'all have big mouth. And now when South Carolina fans want to point it out, we're haters. We're haters. We're haters. We're haters. No, y'all are stupid. You're dumb. Because it's the same shit, different day. But when we called it out, and for 2 seasons, we had to sit here and listen to y'all poke and prod every one of our players when you are doing this against the worst strength of schedule possible. So help me understand why we should shut our mouth now. It's not happening. And it's not meant to be a slight on Lay, but yet again, it's the narratives and insecurities of these teams who want to poke. The only difference is Lay is wearing a different jersey now that happens not to be South Carolina. And only inquiring minds can therefore deduce that what's the difference? Dawn? South Carolina. Huh. Fascinating. Interesting. I just find it so interesting. So, and the irony is with her 13 minutes, last regular season, Lay only played less than 13 minutes 2 times in the regular season. 2. One was against Tennessee. She had 9 minutes because she picked up 4 fouls and had to sit. And the other was against UCLA. She played 3 minutes because she refused to get back in the game. So even in our blowout, she never played less than 13 minutes. So again, I ask, who is holding whom back? Who is jealous of whom? Oh, by the way, she's still coming off the bench and, same like she was at South Carolina. Okay. So again, y'all got all this mouth to talk shit about what players left us and what Dawn doesn't do and this and that. But be on a Beyonce mute challenge when it comes to everything else. What about who's come to us? Why do you never talk about that? You never talk about Pow Pow's development. You never talk about Pow Pow getting rings. You never talk about Pow Pow being on an all SEC team. Latson, the leading scorer last season. We all know damn well had Latson not chose South Carolina, she would have even more accolades to her name. Y'all would be touting her even more. Matter of fact, had Latson chose your school, you'd be talking way more. But what I find funny is when people choose to put on that garnet and black, all of a sudden the story switches. All of a sudden the narrative switches. And it has nothing to do with the individuals themselves. It all has to do with who they choose to play for and represent on the front of their jerseys. So
Sometimes y'all be on that bull junk.
playing me. These red herrings, I see through it because you're not even smart enough to make this easy or make this hard for me. This is easy. This is easy. This is light work. It don't even take that much research to disprove your bullshit. But I got names for you. I got Haley Van Lith. I got Poa. I got Smith. I got Poole. I got etc. I got all the people I just named, but y'all ain't got shit to say when it comes to them. But you have everything to say when it comes to who's representing South Carolina. And all those people I named that were part of LSU, again, you could say it didn't cut it with you. And again, what do you have to show for it? I was also going to address the ducking smoke allegations, but Don already got y'all together with that one. So luckily, I ain't even got to talk it. That saves some time for me. All this to say, in conclusion, the only thing I can arrive at is South Carolina is the standard. Y'all got our names in your mouth because your insecurities and your lack of results on the court just show that South Carolina is motion you. South Carolina is who's living rent-free in y'all's heads. So thank you for proving that South Carolina is the shit. Thank you. And I rest my case.
Rip to the haters. Rip to the haters.
I just had to let it go one more time. Hey, man, listen, I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here, but I don't listen. Hey, but I don't know what to do, but listen. Do you hear me? Hey, yeah. I wish I had the little snap. They just got red. We was snaps. Hey, clock that T. Let's go to Commish Cook. Cow. What's good?
Let
y'all?
it cook.
Who else want to talk? Somebody, the mic is hot. Rooter, let's go. Any questions? Are there any questions now? Let me know. Brittany, High Life, would you like to add anything?
No.
What I gotta add? They already did. She already killed them.
I almost feel like we should leave it in a moment of silence.
Yes, moment of silence.
Hey, this song's dedicated to my homies in that gangster lean. Commish just cooked. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, clip it.
Sometimes y'all be on that bull junk.
Hey, but hey, it's up. You want to see a dead body?
No, for real. Like, hey, pull one up for him.
Hey, man, I really miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. Let's go. I'll see y'all at the crossroads. Let's go. Oh my gosh, that was surgical. I don't know how long it was. I don't even care how long it was. Just that was it. That was no set. So I mean, so many places to go from there. So many places to go from there. 86 in the chat. Hit the like and the share because they both right there. You missed the part. You missed the first part. Oh, it was NCIS. Yeah. You could tell it was. You could tell it was. It was researched. You could tell that it had receipts with it. You could tell that it had resources. You gotta have 2-3 resources on the report. Yeah.
MLA format. MLA format.
MLA format. Okay, not APA. MLA. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So we get to it around here. My goodness. I mean, running mics up. I'm actually scared to even start the next topic, which was Kara Lawson and Duke. Kara Lawson and Duke.
Man.
Oh goodness. It started with man.
Because that's how that game was. Man. Look. I was like, Kara Lawson, man, look. Why are you playing in our face like this? Did you come to work today? Did you come to work?
Uh-oh.
Look. Shout out to Aaliyah Scott. Cooked them.
Talia Scott. Yes, my goodness. But
Look.
okay, I feel like Duke gets a lot of hype like Texas, and I don't understand what it is.
Thank you. I agree.
Yeah, what's the
wait. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, come on, let's talk about it. What's the fascination with these two? Like Duke and Texas, they ain't did shit.
Look.
Vic and Kara, who are they? For what? Yeah, come on, man. Let's get to it. Y'all know I am.
The fascination, the only fascination with Duke is the defense. That is the only fascination.
Okay.
Because they held Baylor to 58 points. 58 points is enough points to win a game. From the defensive perspective, 58 points. Okay, if you tell me Duke held Baylor to 58 points, I say, okay, cool. They won the game, right? Yeah, no. When you tell me Duke scored 53. Huh? So with Carol Austin, it's like, okay, we know you're going to bring the defense, but like, what else? Like, this is basketball. And no matter how great you play defensively, you still have to put up points. All of your points are not going to come from easy, fast breaks, from turnovers. And just easy layups. Like, that's just not how it works. So at some point, a conversation does need to be had about Kara Lawson's lack of, I don't know if it's offensive prowess or just not putting enough details, as much details as she puts into her defense, she needs to put that same amount into the offense, because the offense is just bad. And the thing is, it shouldn't be that bad. And then she's also going to have to explain to me the whole running Jaden Donovan at the 3. I need like real explanations, because Jaden Donovan doesn't give 3.
Let's talk about Jaden.
She's a tweener.
Let's talk about Jaden. Let's talk about development. Because the only number 1 recruit that South Carolina has had is,
if we were all together, I would refresh everybody's drinks right now. Please continue.
Oh, don't worry. When I finished cooking, that's what I went and got. I refilled my mimosa cup. So don't worry, I'm good.
Great. Keep cooking.
You know, my mouth was a little parched from all that cooking I did. I'm trying to understand how someone is ranked that high, 5-star recruit, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And I have yet to be able to point out or discern what they are good at besides athleticism.
What year is she?
She's a junior this year.
And she's been at Duke
that's
all
Tessa's
3 years, right?
That's Tessa's class, yeah?
Yes.
Correct.
She's looked the same.
She was ranked higher than Tessa.
Yes.
Correct. Meanwhile, which we'll get to, we've seen, well, we could argue what the true ebbs and flows were, but I've seen things look different. I've seen development. Not only, we don't even have to do South Carolina, we can do some of the other juniors around college. Jaden was highly recruited. The shot still needs work. It still needs to be broken down and rebuilt. The IQ, I'm not seeing it.
I think the IQ is there defensively. Offensively,
Is the IQ there
Hold on, is the
defensively,
IQ there,
or
is that just
is someone faster
that you haven't
and
built on?
I think it's a bit of both. The athleticism does kind of cover it. Athleticism can mask a lot. But I
she
think
also gets in foul trouble a lot too.
that too.
Okay, so I just find it hard that, again, fresh off my cooking, everybody wants to South Carolina to be their whipping pole, and you come up with all these reasons, but yet I don't see it for any of these other programs. Why are we not catching heat for you being a 5-star recruit and not looking any better than the day you walked into Duke?
Literally. Which is why I'm confused. Why Kara Lawson was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna make you our starting 3. This girl has never had starting minutes at the 3. She's never had starting minutes her entire time at Duke. So to ask her to never play the 3 at Duke, to come in this season in her junior year and say, yeah, you're my starting 3, you're crazy. Smoke it, put it down.
What position does the Toby play? That is her name, correct?
Yes.
Toby
The 4.
Fournier.
The 4. Got you.
The 4 primarily, but in some lineups
She should be playing the portal. That's what she should be playing, the portal. That's what she should have played it.
Okay, yeah. Who's their 5?
Thomas.
That's the thing. Last season, Delaney Thomas was technically their 5 last season. They're starting 5. They didn't have to deal with these issues in terms of starting lineup because she brought Toby off the bench last season. So therefore, their starting 4 last season was Jaden Donovan.
Yeah.
But now you can't run Toby off the bench anymore. Now you have to start her. So Kara Lawson needs to figure out, all right, which one are you taking between Donovan and Thomas? Like, because you can't have both. Like, the whole Jaden Donovan cannot be your 3. So pick a 4, because in actuality, she's running 2 4s out there. And just masking Donovan as a 3, but it's not even really masking when the other team knows, oh yeah, she's on the perimeter. I don't care. I'm just going to cheat over. So, like, I guess because she likes Donovan, I don't know if she's their best perimeter defender, which is also a problem. If Jaden Donovan is your best perimeter defender, you need to tell me why are your other guards not to that level? Because when they played Baylor, Talia Scott cooked every guard. The only person that made her actually really go fight to get to where she wanted to be on the floor was Jaden Donovan. But the rest of the guards, like, she got whatever she wanted. So
if you chicken.
Exactly. So if Jaden Donovan is your best perimeter defender, you need to tell me why are your other guards not to that level defensively? Because that's a problem. Because now you're running. Me personally, I wouldn't want Toby at the 5. She's getting away with it playing Toby at the 5 because they're in the ACC. But when you play teams in the SEC or teams that have bigs, Toby cannot be that 5. Toby's only 6'2". Toby's only 6'2", y'all. So that's why Delaney Thomas at 6'4" was technically their 5.
Can we talk about that?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Or I want to talk about something. Athleticism is not a standalone skill.
Ding, ding,
I'm
ding.
sorry. Can you say that one more time?
Athleticism
Okay.
is not a standalone skill. Because everybody loves to tell me how Toby can dunk. First thing, we haven't seen it. And I'm not saying that doesn't mean she can't. She clearly can block shots. And I'm not even meaning this to be a stray at Toby. But I'm just saying, like, everybody loves, oh, she can dunk. She can dunk. Okay. And what is that doing for you? She can block shots. Yes. She can rebound. Yes. But unless you're dunking 25 times a game, it's not doing anything for you. So cool, she can dunk. But where is the rest of the development of her game? Is she going to play above the rim? No, she doesn't. That typically doesn't happen in women's basketball. And until that happens consistently, that is not enough. Not enough.
Hey, and then the crazy part about it is when you watch that game, there was nothing that Toby could do when she was being guarded by Dariana Little Page Bugs. Like, shout out to her.
You know why, though? Because she spent all last season not doing shit. So she's not ready to do.
And so it's like, it was several times in the second half when they did get the ball to Toby, because that's a whole different conversation, because they couldn't get the ball in the paint at all in the second half. They barely got in it in the first half. Second half, they couldn't get it in at all. And when they did, Toby was getting stood up. So,
can I ask a question?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brittany. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you good.
Because I'm not a Duke fan. So my concern is different. So I'm just going to ask y'all, because I saw it in the chat earlier and everybody tried to ignore it. Is Team USA in trouble with this coaching?
We are in trouble.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not a Duke fan, but I am ready for 2028. So
I wasn't ignoring it. I was letting Brittany cook because I'm
finna get there.
It was worrying me more and more. Okay, well, yeah, come on. I'm sorry, Brittany.
Because oh no, you good. Because the other part that I didn't like about watching them play, she does nothing with their posts. The posts are really only used as screeners for the guards, but it's not like that. Like, there's no post to post screening. There's nothing going on down there. And with the post, when they would get it into Toby, it was literally on fast break opportunities when she was running the floor, or once Toby had to fight for position down low. That's the only time they used her in the first half, and then they used her in the pick and roll a little bit in the second half. But it's just like she doesn't use them. She didn't use the post at the high post, like, just, like she would set up 2 high posts, but get nothing out of it. It's like, okay, are we gonna dump the ball into the post here at the elbow and then let them do no, nothing. So it concerns me because now you're gonna go and play with Team USA, who your best players are at the 4 position. Your best players, you're gonna have to move them around. You're not gonna get away with just throwing it to them on the block. Like, I wish Kara Lawson would just say, all right, Asia, we're just going to throw it into you on the block. And then that's about it. Absolutely not.
I have a question, a real slight deviation from the Team USA, but I don't follow Duke nor Maryland close enough to have the answer to this question. Has anybody heard, and anybody in the chat can tell us, why did Aaliyah transfer to Maryland? Because someone has asked her, I assume, the question. I don't know what the answer is. I haven't heard it, but I'm just curious if anybody's come across what her articulation was or is. Okay, back to Team USA.
Oh, but yeah, that question, I don't know the answer to that question. But Team USA, yeah, I'm nervous because your best players are going to be at that 4 or 5 spot, and you do nothing with the 4 or 5s on your team. You just relegate them to being screeners for your guards. That's it. They don't do any post to post, like nothing interesting. They don't even like. They set up at the two with 2 posts at the elbow. I didn't see not one time a big. All right, come up like they're about to screen for the point guard, and then flip it and sprint back to the basket for the wide open layup. I didn't even see them attempt it. And I'm like, why not? The back is wide open. We've seen Chelsea do that with Asia plenty of times. It's like, hey, like, had you missed the pass, okay, cool, I would have been like, whatever. But like, you have to attempt it. Like, you have to attempt to use your post offensively outside of just screening for your guards. You have to attempt to use them. So her inability to use them for her team makes me concerned, because your best players for Team USA are going to be Asia, Stewie, Fee, and so on and so forth. And you're not gonna, like, you showed no creativity or even attempt to like use your own post. So how am I supposed to believe you're gonna like make them look great?
Not only scheme wise, I just have questions about her ability to coach. Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't there ample opportunities for her to use her timeouts down the stretch when her team looked discombobulated?
Girl,
So
tell me about it.
My question was gonna be, will the coaching look different with a better roster?
Yes, it would look different with a better roster, but that doesn't mean that her coaching them is actually going to be better.
And
It's just going to look better.
Is Team USA.
It's
here's
just
the
going to look
problem.
better because of talent alone, but it's not going to help you beat the best teams just because you have the best talent.
Also, the talent you're playing is going to be better. So
Exactly.
both are going to be higher. So therefore, your ability to make adjustments is even more keen. Here's the challenge I have on top of all of this. We have seen people like to talk shit about South Carolina's offense. Duke's offense is anemic.
Yes, anemic.
So help me understand how that's going to work. And I think in the mansion not too long ago, we did an exercise about Team USA. After seeing who the coach is going to be, I need to go back and redo that exercise, because I didn't have Chelsea Gray on that team, but if we don't have someone who can be a coach player, and I know Asia was getting into her coaching bag with the Aces this past season, we need more high IQ people. We need more people who can coach. Chelsea Gray might have to take a Diana Taurasi role, even though Diana should have played more and was capable of playing more this past Olympics. But we might need someone just on staff who can just help, because I am not confident in her ability to make adjustments.
Look, Commish, you already know what I said.
That staff, y'all better call Dawn and Gino, and I don't think I'm
exactly.
But because why would I want to be on the staff? I would just be the head coach. I don't know what Sue Bird is doing in her many podcasts, but I hope she's watching Duke.
Literally.
Because you guys need to establish something different than thinking Kara is just going to be. I'm not confident in that. And I was already concerned with our personnel in general. Canada, France, they coming. Germany, they coming.
So I have a question in my Cess.
I gotta
go ahead.
Go ahead, and then I got an answer to the Oluchi transfer. Is in
no.
The
Let's get to that then.
Oluchi transferred because Maryland plays more of a fast-paced style, and if you remember everything, she would come off the bench. She was running gun, bringing energy on both sides. So that's what Jeremy said. She transferred.
Jeremy,
I believe it.
Is that
and I would too.
But hold on. Is that your opinion, or is that what she said?
Okay, so now we got that out the way, because
I can come up with reasons why she left. I didn't ask that. I asked, why did she say she left?
So in my Cess Talk Sports voice, have we ever seen a Team USA coach, a head coach, be replaced before the time has come?
Probably
Not that I
not.
know of, but they should call
Like
back season.
Hey, but
Duke
we are
don't do what
we
needs
are
to be
living in
done,
unprecedented times.
we
Literally.
are. Man, listen.
So who knows?
Look, they
Are we
better.
gonna really allow a coach again?
But if you're gonna recall her, tell me who you're gonna replace her with.
Well,
So-
at that point, if you're already making the call to like, yeah, I'm taking her back, you're bringing in the big guns. You're calling in like,
You
all
have
right,
to.
Dawn, I know you didn't want to do it again, but yeah, this
Can we? This isn't your question. Well, it kind of is the answer to your question because part of the issue is the process in which Kara was decided to be the head coach. We look at all the other head coaches of the national team, and they have been clearly established coaches. I don't understand how she got the job in the first place. Gino's been coached. Don's been coached. Even back in the day, Tara, Cheryl Reeve. All these people have clear winning resumes as a coach before they were coach of the national team. They at least had one on their level. Dawn, I think at that point had only won one national championship, but nonetheless, she had won and she had been part of Team USA previously. I think Kara, the only thing she can say is she's been part of Team USA. Where's her win? And don't tell me the America. That's not enough.
look. And then they didn't look that good in the America because there were times we were like, bro, what is going on? This.
Whoa.
Kim Caldwell, she can't even beat NC State.
Oh no.
Y'all gonna make the commission start. The commission.
I'm gonna start cussing.
The commission's gonna start barbecuing in a minute. What's up, Paris Milan? Hold on. Kim Caldwell? What have you seen Kim Caldwell do?
All right, let me
she
go
should
back
go
on.
coach.
I'm on your mark.
So, but the other thing that I want people to remember about the Olympics is this, right? Because and when we say we're worried, and I'm sorry, let me throw this out here, ladies, if y'all don't mind. These are a couple of things that I want you guys to remember about where we're going to be in 2028. We're going to be challenged from a big perspective. Don Malanga is out there, right? Who else is out there? Jaquel, I don't know where she plays. Who else? Some of these players that's out there. We got
just about the entire France team.
We got
the France. I said Canada and France. Half of them are in the W.
Here, Schwartz. All of these international players. We got Johannes is here, and these ain't necessarily all bigs, but this is all of the talent that we're going to be dealing with, right? And if y'all remember back to Paris, it took Asia, it took Stewie, and it took that bitch.
That bitch
to get the gold done in France. Like, do y'all remember Paris? Because see, we seem to get the gold and then we forget how hard it was. How hard it was to get that thing.
Rose-colored glasses.
Remember, it was Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas gave out all of the pain we could give out until we figured out how to catch up with the physicality in France. Remember, y'all? So when we're talking about, hey, Kara Lawson is finna lead us. Listen, Dawn was everything that you could be in the Olympics, including the goddamn flag bearer. Do you hear me? She's everything that you could be in the Olympics. Kara's not that. I'm scared that she can't lead us in there and lead us out. You can say what you want. You can say what you want about Cheryl Reeves, right? But Cheryl Reeves Cheryl Reeves knew when it was time to sit Nafisa ass down, didn't she? Hey, thank you, Nafisa, but you're not gonna be able to get this done.
Okay.
We got to call the big guns. That's real. She set Nafisa's ass to be able to get that goal. She knew what it was going to take. Is Kara Lawson that?
No.
Think about everything that Kara Lawson is going to have to manage in 28. We're talking about particularly having a CC on the team because she's probably just going to be on the team. We're talking about potentially having a Paige on the team. We're talking about maybe having an Asia, maybe having a Stewie, maybe a Aaliyah Boston, Kai Copper. How does this thing look? Is Kara Lawson equipped for that?
And then
that's why I'm scared.
Here's the crazy part. What they're gonna try to mess around and do is those guard positions are gonna get a little tricky when it comes to their selection process. Knowing them, they're gonna make it tricky. And there's gonna be a selection where we're gonna be like, oh no, nope. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they try to throw Sabrina and Caitlin on that team. But that is a heck no for
Oh God.
At all.
Jesus be a defense.
yes,
Jesus be a defense.
like that's going to be a whole nother thing. Having Kara as your head coach, those aren't guards for her. Those aren't defensive wings. She needs
Those aren't
defensive wings.
defenders, period, for anybody.
Exactly. Period. They're not defenders, period. But they're definitely not guards that are conducive to her style of play. So
my challenge is back to what on her resume, and I saw someone say it's a first time for everything. Yeah, it's a first time for us to not get gold too, the way we playing. So I don't care. This is not the time to just be doing a charity. Like, what has she shown you? What
to not
has
win
she shown
gold
you?
in LA would be atrocity.
Yes, and the thing that's gonna make it worse, it's not gonna be on her as a coach. They gonna point to Asia and whoever the hell else is on that team.
yep.
And it's gonna be Asia because Asia's the best player on that team. So y'all setting people up for the okie doke with a coach that I'm not convinced is equipped or has demonstrated enough to show us she's capable of coaching at that level. Let her be an assistant coach for another cycle. Like, she hasn't shown us enough. I know we're playing. I would rather see Cheryl Reeve another year. I'm dead serious.
No, for real. Because I'm like, look, at least Cheryl gonna pull it when she gotta pull it and do what she gotta do when she gotta do it. Kara, I don't know. I don't know if you gonna do it when you gotta do it.
I'm talking about the Olympics. Are we even gonna win the Worlds next year?
We'll find out.
We
gonna see. I'm gonna be very keen on who's announced on her staff. And that's going to answer the question for me. There are two milestones. One, who the fuck is on her staff? Okay. Two, who they choose as the players. And that's going to give me enough information to be like,
So I want to ask this question. Since you say the players, to build a team that is conducive to her style of coaching to be successful, is that a team that can win the gold medal?
Well, that's the issue. I don't think she should. It should not be made in her image. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Not made in her image. I can't with you today. Let's go.
Well, whoever's being selected as that head coach, they have to be able to deal with all the talent, all the personalities. They have to be willing to make all those adjustments and move people around. And I don't think she's I don't think she's that.
I done already told y'all, I ain't seen the press conference speech that she gave that I believe. So there's that. So then what are you going to tell the Team Olympians? And that's not to take anything away from Kara Lawson. Like, I remember Kara Lawson as a basketball player. You know what I mean? Like, I get that part. But as a coach, I don't believe her as a coach. And that's just it.
She has yet to show me and demonstrate to me all these aspects we're talking about. How do you deal with Asia's going to be look, if we win gold, give Asia another gold for being coach too. Give her 2 medals while you're up there at that stand. Because the leadership that Asia and Stewie, I presume, will still be playing by then and available. But the leadership that she's going to have to put on display to make that shit happen. Now, the good news is all the W players know who the HBIC is. But the work that they're going to have to do behind the scenes and figure it out, I hope she got some lieutenants with her that are going to help steer the ship, because they're going to have to go to the coach and be like, this is what we're doing. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you're talking about. This is what we're doing.
Do you have Asia and Jackie on that team?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell
do you think that
the only way neither of them are on that team?
Oh, go ahead.
The only way neither of them are on that team is if someone, and pray to those most high, is someone's injured. That's the only way they're not on that team.
Okay.
They better be. They're not on that shit. I'm not watching shit.
Okay, so
boycotting already.
Do you think Chelsea is still playing at that time?
We'll see.
I hope so.
At this point, I'm going to force her to keep playing because I don't see it. I'm not seeing the maturation of enough of those people to be there. Or if Chelsea, that's what I said, Chelsea is that Diana Taurasi legacy person at the end of the bench just to help be a player coach, or Chelsea herself needs to be on that coaching staff.
I'll take that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're gonna need all the offensive creativity that they can bring, because her offense is bland, lackluster. Like I can't even.
Cess, I'm on 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go. September 2026. We'll tell the tale.
Yeah. Because
I mean, I didn't even think about, like, I spaced on the bigs. Like, Camila Cardoso is out there. Brazil is coming. Nigeria
Brazil's
is coming.
but Germany is going to be there.
Where's
Spain might even find itself. Yeah, well, Australia, if Sandy's still the head coach, I ain't worried about them.
It's like,
but I think Australia's about to be replaced by like Spain soon. But Australia always has talent, so they're not going to be there. But the influx, if you see who's coming to the W and where they're coming from the European unions, Spain's coming.
It's just no one has time to be playing footsies with this head coach. We don't have time. We ain't got time to be playing footsies and playing nice and maybe she'll figure it out. I'm sorry. How long has she been coaching? And this is still an issue.
So
I'm sorry.
I'm glad you said that. Because here's my other question about Lawson, and I'm gonna circle back to kind of like college and away from
Don't forget
USA
Belgium
a little
either.
bit. So here's my question: If Fournier isn't a signature WNBA product for her, is it time for them to move on from her as a head coach? Like, she hasn't produced a WNBA product yet, has she?
How long has she been at Duke?
She hasn't been at Duke that long, but she is getting the recruits though, and I think that's the part that is.
Well, and
that
I was going to say for the story program, for the level of program it is.
Well,
oh yeah, France want they lick back too. Dominant over here trying to download some shit.
Oh yeah, that's the fact.
But the other part about the recruits that she's getting, she's not getting the ones that she needs. That would, outside of her questionable offensive coaching, whatever, the recruits that she needs offensively, she's not getting.
By the way, she was hired in 2020.
She was hired in 2020. Okay. Which is crazy.
I didn't realize.
So by now she should have produced the WNBA product, right? By now she should have produced a WNBA product, because like she's been through 4 years of recruiting. Am I right?
Yeah, about.
Okay.
So
coming from that product of school.
Yeah. If Toby isn't the one, right? If Toby isn't the signature WNBA player that she puts in the league, then what are we talking about?
Yeah, but Toby's a what?
That's going to be the other thing.
We talking 2 more years before, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm asking, are we willing to give her that time? Because when I look at the roster, do you see somebody else that's going to come out and be a star in the dub on her team?
You have to. And she just went and got a 5-star, guard, Emily Skinner. She was like, what, 4 or 5?
She's a freshman though, right? She's a freshman, right?
Yeah, she's a freshman. So they're gonna give her.
Why you keep skipping over Donovan?
Because she's not a WNBA star. Stop it. She's not a signature WNBA player. Stop that. Because she's not.
Donovan.
Now we're gonna stop acting like. Listen. Okay, here's the thing. We're at brunch. This is just us. We're gonna stop acting like some people just don't get an email that got a Duolingo Mandarin free promo code to it. Okay, we're gonna stop acting like that's not the gifts that they give out. Hey, man, you get that email from the team, free gift. Yeah, free money, Duolingo Mandarin only. Yeah, you headed out of here, buddy. Everybody not headed to the dub. Period.
Like, the problem with Donovan is just
here's the thing. I don't care if you're a top 3 recruit. I don't care. I don't give a damn if you're a top 3 recruit. Where do you finish at? Here's the thing. Okay, this is what tells me. This is what because y'all know I don't do X's and O's and all that other smart shit y'all do. I don't do all of that. I get right to the meaning of it. Here's this right here. Tell me your favorite Donovan moment. Right, not going to the WNBA. That's my point. Go ahead.
She almost fouled out against us.
See what I'm saying?
You know what?
Nobody's signing that up. Paris Milan, I'm tucked in on Donovan. What's she gonna do? What is she gonna do?
Not you tucked in on her.
What?
It's
Man,
like
listen, I'm in my what they call it. What is it? What's that? Is your REM sleep? Is it REM? Man, I'm in REM sleep on Donovan.
Your REM
What?
cycle.
Up.
Your REM cycle.
Cutting up.
it's like a lot would have to change for her to be able to stick in the WNBA. A lot would have to change.
So, y'all telling me, y'all asking me about Donovan. Y'all don't even believe Donovan can make them be relevant in the ACC. What are we talking about? Chat, come on.
Like
Here's the thing.
Come on. Let me bring y'all back. Let me bring everybody back together.
Sometimes y'all be on that bull junk.
Stop that, man. Stop that.
That was the second game. Third. It is gonna be a long.
No,
season,
that's
though.
the first game. That's not even the second.
Oh man.
Here's the thing. So the original question. What's the question we're answering? How much time Lawson should still have at Duke?
No, what I said was what I was asking is because I said if Toby's not the signature player to the dub, is it time for her to move on? And everybody was like, but Auntie, she's a sophomore. I get that part, no problem. So I'm willing to give her 3 years, right? It would be this year or 2 more years to get there. Does she have that time? Is what I'm asking you all. But the flip side of that is I don't even think Toby's going to stay there, so it may be a disingenuous question. But go ahead.
So we're talking potentially 3 seasons from now, which takes us to 2028, right?
Right.
Or before. Yes. The problem is the LA Olympics. Like, let's be honest. You don't want to let go your coach, presumably, who's going to be the coach for the Olympics. That's also a marketing.
You do if she's going to go there and be an epic failure. You don't want that coming back to your school, guy. Stop playing with me. What?
What?
Oh, yeah, going on down there. And I don't even believe. Yeah, and come back here with silver? Oh, no.
Y'all
come
think
back here with silver? With Asian them on the team? No. You don't want that in your program. You cut bait.
Y'all know.
Go ahead. I don't think they're going to get rid of her, and here's part of the reason why.
Yes.
We've already established, per my soliloquy, that people don't actually believe in winning. They want to talk everything but what you put on the board. And to be fair to her, she did win the ACC last year. So that already gives her some of it. I think she probably is going to, as long as she's bringing in the talent. Now, when the talent stops coming to her, that might accelerate the timeline. But in theory, as long as the talent is choosing to come there, I think they'll be okay. Or they'll keep her until we can reevaluate.
Remind me,
post-Olympics.
Yeah.
Because you know how I take my medicine. Did she win the ACC regular season or the ACC tourney?
She definitely won the tourney. And who won the regular season?
Wasn't it a tie between Duke and it was North Carolina because North Carolina
State.
North Carolina State beat out
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, yes. So it was NC State.
That's what I want to know. If they won the tournament or the regular season. Okay, thank you.
And like what Kamish said, I don't think they would fire her. It would take them some time because the other part about it is she's not like sucking. That's the other problem. It's not like she's flat out like they. And when I mean like flat out sucking, I mean like, all right, they're not in contention in the ACC at all.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna quit bullshitting. Okay, that's bullshitting. Here's the thing. I think that she gets to keep her job, and I think that she got her Olympic job because people thought that she played a very good game against South Carolina. I don't think it got shit to do with the ACC and none of that shit.
Is that Malik Malik? Well, I already told you in the soliloquy. You know, Malik already been telling y'all too that people be getting that SC bump the next year.
Right. Okay. So let's get to that part. It was about what they think that she did against Dawn. But listen, that's gonna have us messed up in LA.
That part.
That's gonna have us messed up in LA. She's not ready. She's not that, y'all. She's not that.
My other concern is, all right, we're already at Kara Lawson. How much deeper in the coaching hole are they willing to go?
When you say deeper in the coaching hole, what do you mean?
Yeah, put together this coaching staff for me.
When I mean like new coaches,
I
like
already told
okay,
you, Don and Gino better
Yes.
call them.
like the best of the best have already done it. So I'm like, okay, we're already at Kara Lawson,
So,
and we're already like, ooh.
So okay, so is are y'all saying that Kim Mulkey gonna be on the staff?
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
Oh no,
What
not
is
on
that
the
going
staff.
on in the comments? Did I miss something?
No.
Hell no.
Auntie's coming up with that.
No. What I was going through now was the rest of the active coaches that have championships, because Kara don't have one. So that's why I'm asking Kim Lawson. My next question was going to be Brenda Freeze. I don't know if either one of them have done anything with Team USA. That was a real question.
Like that's my thing.
Being on this
You know
staff?
what? It should be Brenda. That's what I'm like. How did Brenda Freeze? But I don't think she was ever an assistant, and it seems like they're very strict in the process. And like you have to do certain criteria and check off certain boxes. I don't know if Brenda's ever been on a staff, and so then that is excluding her. But they should have been recruiting her to be on a staff. Look, people. I think Brenda's a much better coach than Kara.
Yeah.
So I would. But the thing is, we don't even have to do just college. It doesn't have to be just college coaches. It can be W. Now that's a problem. But
I think
we could come up with some W people.
Like I just like this is why I'm just a little concerned about. Okay, we're already
question in the chat.
Sorry, what's the question?
Do y'all know why Don didn't stay on as coach after 2020?
I was going.
They changed the rules.
Did you address that?
They changed the rules. They said that I thought you couldn't, after Gino did it for so long, they wanted to rotate through people. Some bullshit like that.
Yeah. And they're gonna need to get back to doing that because
as normal, they moved the goalpost when it was done.
Exactly.
Yeah. They're gonna have
to
now look at us though. Right
on time, the goalpost moved. Let's go.
Like, and that's why I'm like, we're already at Kara Lawson right now. Like some of these other people that we're going to start throwing coaching names out there for that have sat on as assistants, we're going to start looking like, oh no. The picks are going to get worse.
We need to spin the block.
Yeah,
okay.
Spin the block.
We can do that.
Change the block.
Hey, big head, you up? Like, spin the block.
Yes. That's what it is. Spin the block because like,
Hey, if you never leave the block, you ain't got to spin the block. Just stay on that block till you finish. I'm telling you, don't spin the block.
See.
Go back and ask Don. Like, look, we need you. We need you.
That's why I asked the question I asked. Have we ever seen a coach be replaced prior to their job? Because if she continues what she's doing, like, are we really gonna bring her in? Like, come on.
I wouldn't mind seeing Becky.
I don't know if they have Becky as a turncoat or whatever because she had Russia, but didn't she denounce her Russian citizenship? I don't know. You know the US be funny with their shit, so I can't tell you if Becky qualifies or doesn't qualify. And also low key in some ways, I actually kind of don't want the head coach of any of the teams that I support doing the W because I think that takes a huge toll and is a distraction from their season. I think Don works because, well, I guess the Olympics is always kind of over the summer. The problem is that's also her recruiting time. Yeah. But I think that's why maybe college coaches are a little bit better than the W because it's in the middle of the W season. So Joni's an assistant. Joni hasn't shown enough, but I think her X's and O's are probably better than Cara.
Hey, listen, Joni showed me some every time y'all say
in it.
Joni. The in it. Listen, look, hey, Joni showed me some. She was like, "Hey, Cess, watch your mouth." I came back with international talent, baby. Okay, team No Tape look like they might be all right. They're gonna upset some people. So
I wouldn't be surprised.
Let me ask y'all this question. Wakama is gonna be there. I'm thinking maybe they may put a Brondello in Canada or something. I don't know. Do you think the USA coach should be a W level coach? And not a college coach? Does that bother you? Do you think about it like that? Let me know.
Not necessarily, because not all the coaches in the dub are good. Well, that's good. Like I just want them.
Totally fair.
Like just go get the best coach. That's what I want you to do. Just go get the best coach, regardless of the level. Go get the best coach, because there's some suspect dub coaching too.
I think it should be. I mean, ideally, your staff is a mix, because I do think and especially now that more international talent is coming through college, like you want that, but you also want a staff who can scout appropriately. It's not their season; they have a little bit more time, from a bandwidth standpoint. So I think it's good to have a mix of W and collegiate coaches. On the other hand, and part of the reason why for the W you want a good mix, they've seen that talent. They've seen the best talent. If the the W continues, they're gonna have seen a lot of the international people and have scouted them and played against them. They're gonna know their game really, 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 really well. So you want a mix of W and college.
Like, it's just go get the best. Why are we
And go
not
get the
talking,
best.
like, it's just like, why are we not talking about, all right, these are the best coaches for everything that I need them to do.
Who's the best coach? Name them.
Don Michelle Staley.
Yeah, over it. Cool.
Gino's
know
up
it.
there. I'm not even going front. Gino's up
Yeah,
there. He got
that
his
man.
weird.
Brand-
He got his
top
weird.
Two, top
he
two,
got-
top three.
He got his.
Reeves.
I'll put
Okay,
Cheryl
so
up there.
do you
Cheryl up there.
think either of those three would do it again?
I hope so, because we gonna need it. I'm
I have
sorry.
no clue.
Don't know. They better go beg and plead.
Okay, so let's say those three are like, hey, we've been there, done that. It takes a lot away from us preparing for our season. We don't want to. Give me the next three.
I don't got three, but
is it Brenda Freeze? It's not Moki. It's not.
Stop. Who's saying that? I'm about to put you in a timeout. Who is saying that?
She said, "I'm gonna bring out my."
You don't even got to put them in a
Like, what?
timeout, man. When they do stuff
I'm
like
sorry.
that, this is what this is for. Put Moki for Team USA.
Goodness
For Team
gracious.
USA, really? See?
Sometimes y'all be on that bull junk.
Just saying
Yeah,
that.
no, it's
What?
not. It's not Moki. It's not Moki.
And it's not Schaefer.
So
Either.
Natalie,
Stop.
what about Natalie from Golden State?
I think she's still too junior for me to put her there.
Okay.
Guys,
Yeah.
she
Give her
had
some
one.
time.
Let's right size, and I'm not even saying she's a scrub. I think she's quality, but like she had one season.
Yeah. For my USA, for the goal, like
She a little too wet behind the ears.
Yeah.
Ain't that what they say?
So
Breath
do you think
smelling like Similac? Like,
Yeah.
do you
come
think
on.
they would? Do you think they would come with an NBA coach?
Hell
No,
fucking no!
no,
Don't do that
no.
shit.
I hope not.
No,
I'll take Vic before NBA coach.
literally, no. Keep them over there.
Okay, what about a staff that had like a Larry Vickers on it?
I need to see more from Larry, but I like the
What
energy
about
of a
okay?
Larry.
So are y'all on Coach Yo?
Coach Yo is Bohemian. She's the
Yeah.
Bohemian
Yeah,
national
so she
coach.
was
She's
with
not.
that.
She's
She
not. gonna
over
do it.
there.
Oh damn. Who else can I come up with? I'm trying to find the good coaches.
I think the W is probably going to be a little bit more of what we see to determine head coaching. And part of the issue with college is now the NIL game is factoring so much into it that
Right.
it's going to be hard and easy and hard and easy. Like there's going to be interesting to it's going to make it difficult to be able to assess who's a good coach and who's just getting the best talent.
Yeah, that's why they keep saying Kim Mulkey.
What about okay? So is Noel Quinn on the table or not?
I want to see. I'm one of the few people, not few. Well, I'm in the minority. I didn't think Noelle was that bad, but I understand that the talent on paper that she got, they didn't supersede it. But I actually thought her adjustment game 2 of the Storm Aces actually showed me something. Now, and at the end of the day, it's still on the players to play. That's why I was like, how are we just like mad at Noelle? Like, this is a veteran ass team and they're making stupid decisions down the stretch. Like, I don't know how that's on Noe. I think
Noelle may end up at the Canadian. That's true.
She's on the Canadian national team.
They saying Adia Barnes, Andy Landers.
Adia Barnes?
Huh?
They got
Adia?
Huh? Didn't that lady have a whole scandal?
She has a whole case against her, y'all.
Yeah, I'm like, she got a whole scandal, don't she?
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm trying to have her save Sanaya Jack career right now. Don't do that.
It still doesn't stop it from being
Don't do
true.
that.
That was another one who everybody
Okay,
loved
so who y'all
her.
signing up? Who y'all signing up? Nola?
Y'all keep putting Nola on this.
Nola got some ways
Pump
to
the
go.
brakes.
I'm trying to name
She got
folks.
some ways to
Pump
go.
the brakes.
Here's the thing. But maybe Nola as an assistant. I liked Nola as an assistant at Dallas last year. I like the interaction. I like the energy. Looked like it was working for her. Nola may just be a good
She could be
coach.
on the staff.
Yeah, I don't
because,
mind
again,
that on staff.
and I
Yeah.
think she's familiar. She's seen everybody. She's scouted everyone. I don't have a problem
Is
with her
Mark
being
Campbell
on the
the
staff.
coach at TCU?
Oh my God.
Somebody
Mark
said him.
Mr. Curtis.
No, and
No,
y'all
not
know
Mark.
I don't be
Not
trolling.
Mark.
Y'all know I said I'm excited
Mark
to see
Campbell,
TCU, but no.
please, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Tamika Reed. Tamika Reed.
From
Coach Ed.
From
Jack State.
Jackson State, who's not at Jackson State no
No.
more. She's somewhere else.
She's at Jackson State, or she's at Charlotte now, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
Charlotte.
No.
Okay.
No.
Who is on the team right now, assistant wise?
She could be an assistant.
Yeah, we can. Some of these people are assistants,
okay.
not
And
head
that's
coaches,
what we
though.
need to do. We need to
Y'all
get them
have
as
to be
on a
sorry.
team like that now.
I
This why
can't
this
with
Paris
this
Milan.
chat.
This why
I can't
Paris
with the
Milan.
chat.
This is what I'm talking about with you.
What?
This,
Not why.
ain't nobody going with Kenny Brooks. Stop that.
We can't. We wouldn't be able to have no black folks on that team.
Yeah, we wouldn't have any black girls.
He's gonna have to stay the asset that he is to the SEC. Okay, he's gonna just need to be the.
It would be an all-white team.
Literally.
And maybe Aaliyah Boston.
Okay, let me ask you this: do y'all want to see somebody like a Stephanie White?
I don't think Stephanie's the coach. I've told you before. I think her assistants are actually what's propping her up. I think
I'm not sold.
Brian January and the Christmas Kellys are the ones really
I'm running through WNBA folks. Trammell.
No.
I'm not sold.
Don't you dare say Lynn Roberts.
No, that's I wasn't gonna say Lynn Roberts.
I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure.
She's not even ready in the WNBA.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say
said no male. I know y'all
eliminate all the rookie coaches because there's
please.
not enough.
Let me throw another name out there. Would you take a Bill Lambier?
Yes,
I would.
I think Bill's been out of coaching, so why would I take Bill over someone else who's active?
Okay. We already said that we would consider Becky, although we don't know if they would consider Becky. Right? That's just
because of the Russia thing.
I don't. So let me see. Who we down to now? Cheryl Reeves already did it. My man in Atlanta's a rookie. Connecticut's a rookie. Chicago's
and also your
rookie.
man in Atlanta's not. You know what? I'll save that for the WC.
No, we're not going with Westmore. They're not going with Westmore. They're not taking.
Are they trolling?
What?
Is the chat trolling?
They're playing. Turn it on, y'all. Turn it on. Stop playing.
Y'all said no to Kim. Is there anybody? Okay, so no Kim Mulkey. Would you be interested in Simone Augustus?
Simone can't even stand up to Kim. Till I see Simone stand up to Kim.
I'm just throwing out the name.
You said she need a backbone first.
I agree there. What about Carolyn Peck, Swin Cash, anybody like that?
Here's the challenge. I think Carolyn. I don't know if Carolyn's on her retirement tour and she like, fuck this, I ain't doing no coaching no more.
Yeah, like
I actually think
she want to work.
Yeah, because she's like, I'd be an analyst when I want to, and I'd be giving my motivational speeches for the camera.
Are y'all
but I actually
think Lisa Leslie?
Hell
no.
On that note.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, go.
Here's the challenge. We're throwing out names of people who are not actively coaching right now.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't we talking about Kurt Miller at the we need people
because we're not. But like,
if we're just gonna be throwing names out, like you know, I would love Carolyn to get back into coaching. I think she'd be great, but I don't think she wants to do it. I think that's super clear. And I actually think Carolyn would be great as a GM.
Shay Ralph.
I need more from Shay because right now
Shay's
team is Shay's philosophy is give the ball to Michaela Blake's or bust. That's not a strategy on the world stage. I need more.
Who else was on Kara's staff?
Kara who?
Lawson.
Who else would be?
Who was just on her staff at FIBA?
Let me look it
The
up.
Oklahoma lady, which I wouldn't.
No. No.
The Oklahoma lady was on the
What about Curry?
staff.
What about Curry?
Curry who?
Alabama. Don even likes her. What about Curry?
No.
No?
The head coach of Alabama?
No.
Yeah.
This is a problem.
So who y'all saying? Breon
This
January?
is a problem.
Breon Jen needs to get a head coaching job for me to suggest her.
Yeah, like how we gonna have you?
But she could be an assistant. Actually, I would like her to be an assistant
what's my girl at, what's my girl at Phoenix?
The
Tolliver.
one Tolliver.
Is
Tolliver would
Tolliver?
be good assistant.
Yeah, good assistant.
She'd
We
be
don't
a
like
great
no.
assistant.
We don't like none of the WNBA head coaches, but we got a whole bunch of assistant coaches we would take. What does that say about the dub?
Who need to be coaching?
What does that say about the dub, bro?
Well,
Goodness gracious.
Well, they be playing over there with coaching. They be
Okay,
playing.
would y'all take? Okay, Bree Wayne. Would y'all take Charmin over there at Cal?
Who? I'm not trying to be funny. No.
Charmin over there. My throwback over there, Charmin. Throwback Charmin. She had a double zipper vest on at Cal.
Here's the problem.
Oh.
She should have been on someone's staff up until this point for her to be in line. The problem is they don't be putting these people on staff.
Would y'all take Johnny?
I would, because Johnny's been a part of the rotation.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not trying to be funny.
No, Bree Wayne, I really didn't know.
What's her girl name on Duke staff with the forehead?
Oh, the one that used to be Kentucky's head coach?
Yeah, what's her name? I always want to call her Kyra Sedgwick, but that ain't her name. What's her name for real?
Yeah, I forget her name, but I see her face very clearly.
Is it Elsby or something like that? Kyra Elsby?
Something like that, yeah.
Hey.
Elsby or Elsley or
Michael
something
Cooper
like
would not be the best choice, hands down.
Here's the other lady that was on that
Guys,
America staff.
while we're at it, why don't we just get Phil Jackson?
Yeah, like boo.
Michael
What
Cooper
do we
like?
Michael Cooper.
These people are not
what's so crazy?
coaching.
What's so crazy? Charles 2.0. Michael Cooper isn't even the best WNBA coach ever. With his 2 championships, it ain't him.
Hilarious.
It's Bill Laimbeer. Laimbeer went from worst to first. How many chips Laimbeer get in Detroit? 3? And then he went and built Las Vegas?
Basically built at least the bones of Vegas. And actually, he was there when they won at the Sun, and Becky shouted him out. Like, he was still consulting with the Aces.
Absolutely.
Like,
he just was in the building
That's true. He shows up
Hell yeah.
They just did the interview with him and Jackie and how he saw the vision and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, like.
Yeah. Told Jackie and AJ stay together. Y'all unstoppable.
Hey, y'all.
Who won? Yes.
Here's the other assistant that was on her America team, Delisha Milton-Jones.
Okay.
Old Dominion, she was the other one that was on the America staff with Jenny.
What about some of these WNBA players that's going back and coaching in college? JC, Ryan, any of them?
What?
Any of them to do what, Cess?
What?
Any of them to do what, Cess?
For assistants on the staff. Like,
so you want Ryan Howard, who's currently in the W, to be an assistant on her staff.
So she tried to play in the Olympics and trying to coach at the same time.
First of all, I was trying to just let y'all know that I didn't have Ryan on any team.
We know. We didn't need you to bring it up.
No, that's Brittany over there messing with me, and she know Ryan went over there and brought that goddamn bronze back for no reason. Got over there and forgot how to play basketball. Reason. What? She ain't on no roster. Trying to be on what roster? No, she not. Stop that. Come on, stop that now. It looked like she's down there coaching. I'm trying to keep people on the path that when people find something that they like, I try to help them grow in that area. Okay?
Wait, Auntie, can we address why, what lies have people been telling about Kim?
What lies? I'm not hearing enough truth being told about Kim.
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody say anything besides I know to Kim. So how are we lying?
Tell me the lie.
Is this 504 on another account?
They didn't have to go get on another account. We didn't block them. They stopped talking.
That's right.
What?
Just hate Kim up.
They don't tell the truth enough about Kim. Dang.
I'm gonna get my other phone.
Talk about.
I haven't even said anything. All I said was no. I didn't even say anything. Okay, well, I don't know, because that's clearly why we have issues and why our current coach has been selected in the way it's been selected, because you go through everybody and it's like not ready yet or not available. So
I'm almost scared to move on to the next topic. I'm so scared.
No, let's do it.
So next up on the list, the city of Norman. Come to the front of the line.
Why nobody clap?
The line. The city of Norman, Aaliyah Chavez, and the Oklahoma Boomer Sooners. The panel got something to say. Ladies, take the floor.
Didn't I tell y'all that Oklahoma once again was going to have a turnover problem? Them suckers had 18 against Belmont. 18 turnovers. Oklahoma's Oklahoma. Don't give Beers the ball enough. And Beers was very efficient against Belmont. Played very well.
Hey, man. I hate
they got back.
Didn't get out of there. I don't know where she would have went, but I hate that they did that to her, especially because Burroughs came back. I'm sorry, Commish, go ahead.
Again, she chose to go to Oklahoma. She chose to play in that system. So I do not feel bad. Now, what they were doing was when they were playing through Beers, that's how they got the lead. Then they stopped playing through Beers and they lost the lead. And then they went back to Beers and they went back in this whole run, gun, shoot, three shit. I keep telling y'all, even in the W and even in college, you can only shoot threes so much. Yes, shooting threes is super helpful, but if you do not have a paint presence, it will come to bite you when the threes aren't falling, and especially with teams that are efficient in the half court. But no one seems to get this premise through their heads. It doesn't work in totality. The only time it's worked has been with the Warriors, and they still were able to get easy shots and shoot twos, and someone still had a mid-range. So it's very hard to play a brand of basketball where your only option is the three-point shot. It doesn't work in the long run. You're going to come up against a team that can defend you better, and then when the threes aren't falling, it's going to be a problem. So that's one. Two, has there ever been a shot Aaliyah Chavez didn't like?
Girl, I couldn't tell because she liked every single one.
Yeah. And yes, exactly, Jeremy. They also defended, which Oklahoma does not do. It's just a bad combination of things. Now, when we talked about our preseason discussion that we had at our last baseline brunch, I called out the big question is, will they play through Beers? And will they defend? And for portions of that game, the answer was no, and sometimes it was kind of yes. That's Oklahoma.
It's like, pick a struggle, please. Pick one.
Not pick a struggle.
Pick a struggle.
Goodness.
Yes.
And what I hate about this is because people only look at box scores and counting stats. They're going to put even the write-ups on Chavez was like, she had a great debut. Yeah, she kind of tore dates, but she had a great debut. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what? And even if they mentioned her field goal percentage, it was shitty. Why was she shooting that many shots?
Look, Kamish, tell me you didn't watch the game without telling me you didn't watch the game.
Teddy, Eddie, I ain't never been sold, Teddy. I ain't seen the game. Go ahead, y'all.
I didn't either. It's sad because on record, I picked Oklahoma to be my last season, my sleeper team. When I picked up Chavez, I'm not a fan of her. Maybe she'll grow on me, maybe not. I don't know, but I don't know what's going on over there. But maybe I have to. I need more tape on them. Something, I don't know. I'm not liking it. It doesn't nothing.
You can't see it because it ain't out there. Stop it. More tape for what?
I don't know. That's what I'm okay.
More tape ain't gonna do nothing but waste your time. It's another great tape you to look at.
But I just, oh man, here we go.
You trying to see something ain't there?
That's what it is. Okay, that's what it is.
I think it's time to revisit the conversation we had last time, which is
Okay,
the
what's
role of
that?
a point guard.
Oh, here we
She's
go.
not. She's not a point guard. That girl is a shooting guard.
Man, listen.
That
Trying
handles
to
the ball.
exactly a shooting guard that handles the ball. But I don't want to hear no combo guard. Nothing. No, not even a combo guard. Because to be a combo guard, you have to do what? Combo both.
What
You
year
ain't
is it
doing
for
both.
Beers?
Both of them. Both of them.
Like
Beers is a
goodness,
shooter.
that's
Unfortunately,
something that
for her.
I'm tired of hearing people say. Oh, combo guard, they're combo guard. Well, can they do both?
Well, I mean, if you think you've been a point guard your whole life and then you playing shooting guard, you might.
Now that's the problem. They be lying to these kids, telling these kids they a point guard. Yeah, you a real point guard. Stop lying to these kids.
These kids will tell you themselves they've been a point guard their whole life.
That
Look,
part.
Hey, you don't believe
That
me? Check
part.
around.
We heard it.
look, they need to tell them, baby, we got you playing point guard for this team, but you're really a shooting guard, baby. You're really a shooting guard. I need them to start telling these kids the truth. Yeah,
Hey,
I got
y'all
you.
want to know? Y'all want to know what a point guard look like?
Ray
Raven.
Johnson.
No, they don't. Cess, they don't. They don't. They don't. That's why they say what they say. They don't.
Look, they've been missing Raven Cook. Y'all been missing it. They've been missing it, man. What a real point guard look like.
Hey, let me hold on.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I won't. You go ahead. You go.
Shars 2.0.
Uh-oh.
If you
God.
are going to call someone a point guard, first thing, spell their name correctly. So I don't even believe you because you don't even know how to spell the girl name. Anyway, move on.
That girl is also gonna give you a caveat of like 7 turnovers. Like, come on, man. Like, let's not go there with that lady. Yeah.
And they ain't making them like Hollywood no more. They ain't making them like that.
Nope. And they need to.
Get made.
They need to, because some of these Dubs teams is out here screaming and crying for an actual point guard.
Also, you want to know another role that the point guard has, another responsibility? It's to be an on-ball defender. Now tell me who's a point guard in the W.
Bless them. Bless their hearts. It must suck for people not to experience like really great like point guard play. Like it really must suck.
They're too wrapped up in their stand-up to see clearly.
Yep, they gotta turn it on, y'all. Turn it on. Cause if y'all thinking the way that City of Norman played against Belmont, one of the write-ups was funny because it was like Oklahoma looks good, but so does Belmont. I was like, but does Belmont really look that good? Because
I mean, Belmont is a quality mid-major.
Yes, they're a quality one, but let's not act like Oklahoma didn't play bad. Like their style of play is bad.
What I find interesting is that there's all these other teams that played unranked teams close, and people are calling them out, but yet when it comes to Oklahoma, we're not. Well, we are, but the mass media isn't.
Haven't heard a peep outside of she looked good. She looked good just because she had a couple of transition passes. That's all. That's all. She made a couple transition passes that she was supposed to make. They were wide open.
But if transition passes are what makes you a point guard, then I got a 6'6" person down in South Carolina that's apparently a point guard too.
That's literally what they be thinking. They're like, yeah, she made that. You ain't see that. You ain't see that long pass in transition. You can't tell me that ain't a point guard. Okay.
That makes somebody a good point guard. I got a 6'6" one that can do it for you too. Just saying.
Literally. Yeah, Oklahoma.
We can move on from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
All I know is get out of my face if y'all telling me she the freshman of the year. The reason she's gonna win it is because she plays starter minutes and she gonna jack up shots and shoot Sabrina Ionescu tour dates. Okay, next.
Yeah, nothing more to say about them. They weren't even nothing crazy going on over there. Nothing that looked good going on over there.
So yeah, we all agree on that. So I gotta get it.
Wait. I want to say. I gotta say one thing. Oh, go ahead, Key Highlight. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I want to say, I don't know if she's gonna win it because of our situation. Our freshman fit to be on the floor.
Yeah,
The
but
world gonna
here's
have to
the
see that too.
but the issue, you know how this goes. Like when you ask me who's going to win it, and I asked you the question, who should win it or who will win it? Those are two
Yeah.
different things because these idiots are the same ones that put Tanaya Lawson on second team SEC. So they're just gonna look at who at the end of the day they're gonna go to the box score and go to the row, which happens to be the second row that tells you how many points someone scored.
Oh, absolutely. But we're gonna push back on them narratives. Highlight what you were saying. I think.
Yeah, I gotta get ready to get up out of here. But I have to say this: I'm about to be in the chats. Listen, highlights, not the game. Let me repeat myself: highlights, not the game. Cess, I don't know where I'll be at when you be talking about your girl. Is that number 44 that play for the product team?
Gracie Merkel.
No, stop that
Oh,
shit right now.
I think
Ain't
she
no
means
fucking way.
Kiyomi. She means Kiyomi.
No, I mean number 44. That's the girl you've been hollering this whole. Says
Oh, you do mean
Gracie.
Gracie.
Yes.
yeah, Gracie. That's my girl.
No, says I seen her play. You know how many times she ain't even get all the way down the court. Are we serious right now?
That's why. Here's the thing. I've been saying the same thing about Gracie since last season. Somebody go get that girl from Penn State. She need help. Gracie went back to
And remind me what happened. Remind me what happened.
Gracie went back to Penn State. Gracie should have stayed at Maryland. She went back to Penn State, and hey, look, she was moving, but I don't even think Gracie looked like she got bigger.
Yeah, what? Listen,
I told y'all, Gracie got to put. Listen, Gracie looked like Gracie is a Kentucky girl. Look like she shoots some hoop, finish the game, have a 6-pack, hang out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know for sure. That's just what I think. That's a big to me. That if the right person got their hands on her, especially coming into this season. Now at this point, I don't know, but because she's a junior now, and I think she'll be a sophomore. Yes, I mean a freshman next year. I mean a freshman,
Wow.
sophomore. I think she was a red shirt injury or something, so I think she'll be a 5th-year senior. But the other part about Gracie is that she said she wasn't serious about basketball at first, so now she's trying to catch up, and I just don't think that she made the best decisions for her. But if she transferred out to a school that had two seasons with her, I think she would be a great big.
Yeah, she definitely need to, lose the weight. She can move. Listen, again, you putting your head down because you got to run, like as if, here we go again. No, run your ass down that court and get there. But half court maybe, but nah, we got to. When I seen that, I said there is no way that this.
I love the size of that kid. I love the size of that kid. I love that her fundamentals are there. She's gonna box out. She's gonna shield, but she can only do it for 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
That's it.
At a time.
That's it. But I see your vision. I just had to say that because I seen highlights.
But at this point, she would have had to transfer. She needed to be at Maryland this year.
Yeah, because you know how they do with them bigs over there in Maryland, right? All right, y'all. I'm in the chats.
or Vandy. At least I know that they'll get her in shape. So one more topic.
Wait, there's a question. There's a question that Brittany should answer about Nichols at KU.
Yeah, the answer to that question is why are you still at KU? Homegirl should have got in the portal. I said that Samaya Nichols should have been one that got in the portal because she's very talented. It's just your talent is being wasted at Kansas. Sorry, no hate to the school. I love them. I went there, but gotta keep it a buck. Too talented to just be at Kansas. They're not going anywhere. They might make the tournament at the end, be kicked out really, like in the first couple rounds, but she should have been one that got in the portal, and because she would have had people would have wanted Samaya Nichols. That's all.
Last topic. Tennessee and NC State. Tennessee and NC State. Are we going to talk about them as a game? Are we going to talk about them as two different programs? How do y'all want to attack Tennessee and NC State?
Let's talk about a track meet.
You want to talk the game? Well, let's just flow. Whoever wants to start, go ahead and start. Brittany, you want to start, or onto you start? You start.
Yeah, because I think I probably I had a softer spot in my heart for these two teams than y'all two. Like the hell with them. No, I don't know. Tennessee, NC State. I feel like Tennessee coming off the 4 days with figuring out what they're going to do without Ruby Whitehorn may have thrown them off a little bit. I seen them make some adjustments later in the week that maybe helped them. Jada Civil. The kid gonna play basketball. NC State is who I thought they are. NC State is who I thought they are. I'm still on the fence about Camille Pierre. She plays a really good game. I just need to see her sustain it. I think it's the maturity that I want to see, and her be able to keep her emotions in check when the game's on the line and when it gets tough. I think that's what I need to see most from her before I make a decision about where she's at. But so far, I appreciate the fact that, like I said, she paying to play. She's very different from every other kid out there, so I respect that, and rooting for the kid. But with the loss, I thought that Tennessee had a good chance of beating UConn again, because they were gonna be able to run with Ruby Whitehorn. I don't know. I don't know where Tennessee is at right now. I noticed that they didn't start Paul Dope, but I don't want to get too far ahead of what happened in that game before I let y'all talk. So go ahead.
Y'all, Death, Texas, and Tennessee shooting 33s. One thing Tennessee gonna do is get them threes up. And sometimes, most of the time, to their detriment. Like, I personally don't like the hockey subs. Oh, FM. Well, let me answer this question, or that statement. Yes, they are trying to build a program. She gave them the first 2 years. It's time to leave. They are trying to build a program, but she's also too talented to just be there. It's time to move on. Let them continue to build, just without you. But anyway, back to Tennessee and NC State. Yeah, I don't like the hockey subs. I've been said that. That's their thing. That's what they do. And sometimes it is to their detriment. Yes, they're going to turn you over, but at the pace that they play, they're also going to turn the ball over. And then not only just like them turning the ball over, but like sometimes their shot selection, it might as well be a turnover. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, why are you jacking that three? You didn't need to take that three. NC State, do you want to play off the pass or do you want to play off the dribble? You have two good bigs down there. Use them. I don't know why in the first half they thought running with Tennessee was a good idea. Stop doing it. And that goes for like every team. Do not try to run with Tennessee. Tennessee will make you think that you can run with them, but you cannot. That's why they do the hockey subs. You're not doing hockey subs. You're not going to be able to keep that pace like Tennessee can. Your best opportunity to beat Tennessee is to get on the boards and slow down the pace of the ball. Slow down the pace of the game. And so for NC State, yeah, y'all have good guards, but also make sure that your bigs are getting shine too, because you also have good bigs too. Like Camille Pierre, yeah, homegirl blew some layups. She blew me with some of those blown layups.
But all of NC State's bigs blew layups.
True. They all was blowing layups the other day. I was like, what is it? Is this just a sickness? Y'all just spread it, blowing layups. Golly.
Oh gosh, bro.
It was just like a sickness. It was contagious. But yeah, like they have like Triger is a good big. I wish they would have used their bigs better last season. And the worst part about it is their coach, Westmore, is not going to be one to tell them, hey, let's like slow down, let's use our bigs, like let's get some inside out game going. He's not going to be the one to tell them that, sadly. Oh yeah, that's my thing on those two teams just starting out, because there was a lot going on in that game. A lot.
So, heavy sigh. It was fun to watch as someone who is not invested in either team, or, well, fun is a relative word. It was interesting. Um, I don't like basketball played like glorified Saturday morning YMCA runs. Yeah, that's what that was. We need to work on IQ all around. Everybody's IQ, questionable. Um, let's talk about half court plays, as Brittany articulated. Have you ever heard of them? Like, let's do half court plays. Have you ever heard of them? Let's revisit the principles of a press. When you are the one being pressed, it is important to remember that passing is your friend. Let's not try to dribble out of the press. That is not smart. Passing. The ball goes faster when you pass it than when you individually dribble it. We learned that as 5-year-olds.
See, Commission. That's why it doesn't make any sense that Tennessee wants to play off the dribble. Why? You want to play fast, correct? You would think that you would want to pass the ball more. It doesn't make sense. So it's slowing you down. I promise. Dribbling the ball is slowing you down.
Conversely, NC State, stop over dribbling.
Yes.
Just over dribbling was a problem in general. Also, when you are pressed and you beat someone, that means someone's running behind you to probably try to swat the ball. So you might want to pass a little bit quicker to get the ball down the court. I don't understand why that was such a difficult thing for them. That is principles of a press. But, here we are. Tennessee. Yes, I do think the refs were hoeing you a little bit in the second half as compared to the first half. But remember that to get fouls called, you have to drive the ball, not shoot threes. It's very hard for you. Very seldom do you get a foul call on a three unless someone lands in your landing zone. So you're probably not going to get fouls drawn or called if you're just jacking up threes. So, try driving the ball and not chucking up threes. Transition threes will continue to be the bane of my existence. Even when Jackie Young was doing it for the Aces, I still was yelling at the TV. I do not understand why this is such a part of the game. If you're a great three-point shooter, sure, but I don't really love transition threes. So that will just always be something that's a nit for me.
Tamish. Every time they do that, I yell, turnover.
And then it's generally is a turnover. Exactly. I was also going to add that. To your point about turnovers, yes, they basically had hidden turnovers. Well, both teams did. So that was a problem. I specifically wrote shot selection be a prayer. Yep. And then lastly, that Paulo daddy, is he going to be at every game on the sidelines? I didn't watch their second game against whoever they played, Eastern Tennessee, I guess, State University. I didn't really watch that game. But if he's going to be sitting on the sidelines like that, he might, and they might, the Tennessee coaching staff might need to be having conversations and reel that in a little bit, because he was coaching his daughter, which there's nothing wrong with coaching your daughter. However, coaching your daughter in a team construct, there may not be an I in team, but there surely is a me. I had a problem with what I personally was watching. I thought that was a little problematic behavior. So I'll just let that be.
I didn't pay attention to that. Tell me a little bit more. What did you notice? So was he actively
he was sitting
coaching?
Yep. He was telling his daughter what to do, when to shoot threes. You could pick up a little bit of him on the broadcast, because he was sitting right next to my favorite broadcast person, Debbie Antonelli. And every once in a while you could hear some of his yelling. He was sitting right next to them. If you rewatch the game, he's sitting right next on the left side of the table. He's there.
Is it old habits die hard or what?
Okay, take your old ass habits and go to the 20th row. You don't need to be sitting courtside for that.
Literally.
This is not your team. This is not AAU. This is Tennessee, where there is a team construct, and Kim should be controlling that. I do think that's a problem. Or sit where all the other parents are sitting in a collection behind the bench.
What's funny is my coach used to tell us, like, if you ever sit there and listen to your parents and do whatever your parents are telling you to do in the stands, when I'm telling you to do something different, you will find yourself in the stands with your parents. Your parent was not hired to do this job. Now, were they? No. And for Kim, like you were saying, Kamish, yes, you need to get that right real quick. Cause sometimes them parents do not play a role in that organization. They are not getting paid by the University of Tennessee. So, like, you can have your opinions and all that, do all that screaming and stuff. You can do that somewhere else, away from me, away from the bench.
So, question: is it because he was counterproductive of what the coach was saying? Like, if he's echoing what the coach is saying, are you two okay with him being there and yelling?
I don't think he's echoing what the coach is saying.
No. I'm asking if he is. Are you okay with him sitting in that vicinity? And is it
I just think it's I just don't think it's worth being there. And I say this in the context of
any parent. Got you.
Well, yeah, any parent, but particularly him. Like, there's context that goes with him. And we saw what he was tweeting and what he was saying with some of the other girlies being ranked above his daughter. Like, it's just bad form.
Okay.
And so I think that needs to be, it needs to be nipped.
Okay. Go nip it right in the bud. Okay.
Just for the first game, for you to be sitting courtside next to the broadcasting table across from the team bench yelling stuff, your daughter can't look left and right simultaneously. That's just not possible.
And it's like, either nip it in the bud now, or like you finna have some problems, especially once you hit SEC play. Right now, it's going under the radar and nobody talking about it. But come SEC play, and she out there listening to him, oh yeah. Kim gonna have to get that together real quick and let her know, hey, I know your daddy is your biggest fan. I know. But not during the game.
Wasn't he also their coach?
Yes, I believe so. Like, I know he's your biggest fan.
The problem.
Yeah. At some point, some of these parents have to be okay with letting their kid go and be coached by someone else. At some point, like, it just has to happen. It's a maturation process. It's a part of the process.
I'm just saying, I noted it, and let's see how the season goes. Because, it is something worth noting.
Okay. Definitely gonna watch that.
Did you also say that Paulo didn't start the next game, the game that you watched?
Paulo didn't start.
Oh.
Jada Sybil started, but I was also going to ask y'all about that. I think that Jada Sybil, Barker, and Cooper, the length and athleticism of them and the versatility of them is a nice starting core three to try to fill in. Excuse me, where Ruby Whitehorn was at. I wanted to know y'all thoughts on Jada Sybil moving into the starting lineup.
I mean, from what I could tell, Sybil and Cooper appeared to be the best, the best suited for what it seems like Kim is trying to do, or whatever her system is. It felt like the energy, the defensive effort, the rebounding, they were just all over the court, and you could just tell the impact that they had when they were in the game. When they weren't in the game I'm pretty sure, I didn't really go map it out, but I, with strong confidence, could say it's probably when NC State made their runs.
Yeah, Jada Sybil, I think she played well for for Kim's system, I think she fits well in Kim's system. Making the switch, I don't mind it. I think Paulo took too many threes. There was too many threes took. I was like, no, not that shot, not that shot. But the same thing can be said about Tennessee in general, because that's just the type of
Are you
system.
talking about this last game?
No, the first one.
Okay, because I was gonna say I think Paulo took better threes this time. I'm gonna say Paulo was 4-6 from three this time.
Okay. Yeah,
last game.
Like that's fine. I think the first game it was just too many. I was like, yeah, you didn't need to take a three there. But can't necessarily be mad at her, because the other thing about it is that's the system that Kim promotes. So
I have a question. Let's finish this game, but I have a question.
Oh no, please go with your question. I don't have anything much else to say about this game. It was a game. It was a track meet. Somebody had to win.
Auntie, you have anything else to say about this game?
No, I'm good on this game.
How does development and readiness for the W look like in Kim's system?
It doesn't. That's not what it's about.
Yeah.
That's not what it was about. And that's why I was like, yo, this is, to me, Tennessee is like overtime select U, if you will. And so, I don't know that it's about development as much as it's about right now.
Okay, so let me adjust the
question.
question.
I don't know how you develop. I don't know how you develop at 2 minutes at a time.
Right. So therefore my question is, how are people going to evaluate those coming out of the Tennessee program?
You kind of the evaluation is really just like, okay, what do they look like defensively? And it's just like, offensively, is it something that, okay, put in a different system, do you think they can adapt? But because like all of them, like they do take bad shots, that's just, but that's not necessarily like their fault, because clearly that's what Kim promotes. Like, just, hey, get them up there. Would I prefer you to get the threes up there off of like, hey, dribble dish? Like, yeah, but get them up.
Okay. So I think that I don't think that the people that go to Tennessee is necessarily about development, but I think that the noise around them will have them in the NBA conversation. I mean, in the WNBA conversation anyway, if that makes sense, right? Like, I think just being, most of them are probably going to be like, Tennessee's getting ready to be an Adidas school. They're going to have Adidas athletes. They're going to have Candace and her media machine, for whatever that is, around it. And I think the buzz, I hate to say it, but in a lot of ways, I think it's going to be more about your brand than it is your ability, as far as like drafts and who makes it up. So I don't know, y'all thoughts. I don't want to rain on nobody parade, but I think it's going to be more about branding in some of these cases.
Oh no, I think we're all on the same page about that, because it's definitely not about ball. It's definitely not all about ball.
Yeah, I don't see it. And I think it will be interesting what recruits she continues to get or doesn't get after.
I'm sorry. Can I put a qualifier on that? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Because we are talking about kids. And so I do want to say this. This isn't a shot at those kids. This is a shot at the decision that they made. All of those kids have skill sets that, if in programs that have true development, even the smaller guard Paulo twins have skill sets that could put them in the W and have them stick if they were developed in the right way. I feel like right now they're going to take advantage of their athleticism and natural abilities, and not necessarily key in on developing those skill sets. So I think that those kids, I just want to say that what I'm trying to say is that I don't think that those kids are trash. I think that they're just in a trash development type of situation, and that'll hold them back some.
Yeah, I think I understand. I didn't get that from you, but there's people out here with some comprehension concerns. Shout out the haters. But yeah, I didn't get that from you, but that's fair to qualify and clarify. I think I think these people are skilled in some capacity, right? But it's making it hard for me to determine people's skill besides you're well conditioned and you hustle, which is a skill. Hustling is a skill. Energy is a skill. But what that therefore makes it very hard for me to do is be like, oh, they would fit really well in XYZ system, or
Exactly.
or this person should be drafted here. And therefore, I think it actually is going to hinder the Tennessee program as a result of what I'm seeing right now, because I don't know what you do with this. Like, I'm even struggling, like, okay, Big O's coming next year. I'm like, how does that, is she just going to rim run?
That's what it gives. It gives she's just gonna rim run, because the way that they don't like playing in the half court, there's no way that you're dumping it down to Big O to go to work on the block. They don't even do that often when they are playing in the half court. So it's like, it's what the scouts want to see. Okay, how do you play? I understand. All right, you can rim run, you can do all that good stuff in a really fast pace. But what do you look like when you have to play in the half court? What do you look like? Can't really tell, because they don't like doing it often. And then when they do it often, it's just, all right, a lot of jacking up threes. So it's like, all right.
What I find interesting is this is the same push, whatever you want to call it, that South Carolina players get, is that they come and play in a system and quote unquote it dilutes their skill set and whatnot. Well, what about Tennessee? Because I'm having a hard time understanding, outside of Cooper and Civil right now, who looks like someone that is going to be in the W.
Yeah, it just seems like a whole bunch of hustling and running, and everybody there getting in their conditioning.
I just don't think anybody stands out as a result of their platoon style. And I don't think it's showing up consistently. Go ahead.
Do you all mind expanding to the question in the chat? How does this style of play translate to the dub when it's half court system?
That is the exact question I'm having, Michelle. I'm having a hard time. Look, a lot of these Tennessee players to me are reminding me of Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell is ahead of her time with Kim and her thing. And where
Ray Burrell.
Well, that's not like a bad thing, but like
that wasn't. You see, you always be trying to put me in stuff. That wasn't what that was. I'm just saying, what am I? I'm gonna draft all you guys to be Ray Burrells? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they literally look like what Ray Burrell looks like. Is because at times Ray Burrell looks like, okay, she's got it, she's put it together, but then at other times the Tasmanian Devil, and it's like, whoa, no.
And Ray is currently developing.
How many Ray Burrells can the team stand?
That's my point. You can only take so many of those in the W, and not every system is ready for that.
Because
I'm also not drafting you in the first round to play that style. That's a role play.
All fair points.
You know what I mean? I'm maybe picking you up on a training.
There's a time and a place for everything. Absolutely.
And the other part, for a coach, all of the things that you have to undo that they've been doing at Tennessee. That's a lot of bad shots you gotta get rid of. Like, no, that's not the shot that I want. Like, you have to teach them what's a good shot again. Just about. For some of them, you have to tell them, all right, these are the shots that I want. I don't want the shots that you took at Tennessee. I don't want it. Keep it. If you don't play here, this is what you're gonna have to do.
Okay, so maybe I should say it this way. On the upside, it's Jordan Horston, and on another side, it's Ray Burrell who stick within the W from the Tennessee program. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, I don't see much of a variation between.
And even
like,
the comment about Janiyah Barker, I'm convinced that Janiyah Barker, a lot of this is coming from her previous, we've seen her in a lot of different systems. So Janiyah Barker is actually benefiting from being in other systems and programs and seeing how she's
let's talk about
operated
it.
more than solely just what we've seen from her in Tennessee. Yes,
Let's
Tennessee is
talk
allowing her
about
to
it.
play in open space and she's shooting threes as compared to her UCLA experience. But honestly, I think Janiyah Barker is benefiting by being at UCLA, A&M. Where was she before that?
Georgia.
Georgia, thank you. So this Janiyah Barker to me is more of an indication of what we've seen of her different play styles we've seen more than her Tennessee play
Great
style thus far.
versatility.
Because the
Great
thing with
versatility.
Janiyah is you'll be able to say, okay, you know how to play with the big. For everyone else in Tennessee, it's kind of like, ooh, how do you look like playing next to a actual back to the basket big? Like, what do you look like? We don't know because they don't play with one.
And then she played for good coaches, bad coaches, okay coaches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so she's been through it all, good, bad.
Yeah.
So, like, for her, it'll be fine, but for the rest of them, it's just gonna be like, all right, how do you look playing in a system that is going to require you to play methodical? And I understand she doesn't want them to play methodical, but ma'am, at some point, when it comes to playing the best teams, they're going to force you to play methodically.
Right.
You're not gonna, because they're not gonna run with you. I'm not doing all that. You want to run, okay, cool, but I ain't doing it. You finna play at my pace. I'm finna make you show that you can execute your offense in the half court. And Kim just hasn't shown that she has a half court offense for them. Beside, okay, you go beat your man off the dribble and then just pass it to the open person. Like I understand you don't want to give them a complicated offense. Okay, cool, that's fine. But every half court offense does not have to be complicated. Like, know the kids that you have, know what style works for them, and or what half court setups would work for them and their athleticism and their abilities. Like, that's the other part that comes with coaching. Like, it's easy to tell them to get out there and go, I want y'all to go play in transition all the time. I want y'all to hustle. I want you to do, like, I understand that. That's the easy part. The hard part is getting them to play in the half court, because in all honesty, what player likes playing in the half court?
Hey, and I've been saying that wrong too. She got recruited by Joni when Joni was leaving Georgia, right? So she wasn't at Georgia. She was 2 years at Texas, 1 year at UCLA.
Oh, didn't I say
Is
Texas?
that right?
I said Texas A&M, but I guess maybe
No,
she was never.
but
I said before
that. For some
okay.
reason, I always think that she came from Georgia with Joni, but Joni just recruited her coming into Texas. I believe
Got it.
I believe I had that wrong, so I need to correct that.
Got it.
Yeah, it's just,
maybe this is Kim 2.0, aka the young version, as it's about winning college games, not setting up for the dub showtime.
yeah. So
let me ask y'all a question. So I got a
that's
question.
not good.
Do we have enough information to say that's true though?
That too.
I have a question.
No.
Does what does Tennessee as a university want?
They have to want to win.
Do they want to win, or do they want to be Motion U like LSU?
I don't think they want to be Motion U.
Okay,
they still want to win.
But then you bring in all overtime select players, really?
That's the part that I've asked the question. That's what has me asking the question.
That's why I think it's more about being Motion U to me than it is about rebuilding like the historical.
I think they've been trying for so long since Kim, or not Kim.
Just take anything
since Pat that they're starting somewhere, and part of it has been they hadn't even been able to get the recruits. So now part of it is getting the branding of Tennessee back on the map of at least you're in contention or some version of that. My challenge that I have with Tennessee is, at what point are you not going to want your players to be in the W and be competing in the W?
And then my other question about it is okay, if this is the style that you're going to play and this is the style that's going to bring you recruits, how are you going to? Because at some point you're going to have to flip it. Something is going to have to change. Whether it's you installing them running a little less and you installing more half-court offense, whatever, so on and so forth. But how are you gonna make that change? Because you brought these players there for what you're doing now. But if you want them to go to the dub, yeah, you're going to need to change. So depending on the change that you're going to have to make is kind of a big one.
Did Caldwell lose any players to the portal last season?
Did Caldwell lose any players to the portal?
Did most of them graduate?
Yeah, I don't think so. But I'm not.
That's what I'll be watching for now. How many of these new people stick for 4 years, and how many people kind of play, have a good time, and then go get in the system? I want to see how many people actually start in this system, finish in this system, if that makes sense.
True. No, that's a good question a good thing to watch out for.
I actually don't think a lot of people transfer out. I feel like you come in knowing you're going to play this platoon style. Well, with the caveat, right? Someone might, but I would think they would know what they're getting into, but maybe they're not.
So
I think through.
I think that they know what they're getting into. I think my thing is, in 2 years, when the WNBA, report card comes out on you and it says you haven't showed this, and this, if this is your dream, then you got to go show that someplace. And if you're not going to be able to show that here, and if you haven't developed that here, then you got to go someplace to get that developed. And so I guess what I'm wanting to see is how many of these kids really sacrificed their development the whole 4 years, and how many of them bump their head and go, "Oh, let me get up out of here now," and go, get to the WNBA.
But to your point, which is where
go ahead.
Oh, okay, 2 left. Can you elaborate on the 2 names? I assume when you're making your decision, am I going to Tennessee or fill in the blank other schools? You would be thinking at that point in time, presumably, I want to be in the W. Therefore, let me look at people's record to get people in the W. I guess that's where I'm a little.
So I guess I kind of would look at it like this. Don said they cheaper on the second time around. I'm looking over there. I might not got a time. I might not get a chance to play right now. I see the Latson way. If I can do this for 2 years at Tennessee, get this big bag, have some fun, and then go get in, take a smaller bag and go get the development, I might take that, right? If it proves to work for Latson, it proves successful for Pow Pow, it proves successful enough to Pow Pow, where I think Pow Pow is a starting point guard in the WNBA. So will some people strategize like that? I think maybe. I may be putting too much thinking on people.
They have to remember Don has to want them as well.
Oh yeah, no. And when I'm saying that this is only for people who it has to be a second time around. So that means I had to give you my phone number the first time. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So for the second time arounders, and I think it's some of them that are there, maybe they strategize that way. And even if not just at Tennessee, other schools too.
Yeah, and that's kind of my point, Michelle. What you're saying is I'm not even sure they're ones. Maybe there are a few, but I'm making the assumption that by choosing to potentially go there, the W isn't your number one priority.
Oh, I think that can be said for. I think that can be said for a couple of kids with some of the decisions that they make. It's like, okay, yeah, a good chunk of them. It's just like, okay, you choose to go over here. Like some people that choose to go over to those California schools, UCLA, USC. You're going over there to be coached by a bad coach. You know they're a bad coach when you went over there. When you were recruited and you listen to the talk and you see the product that they put on the floor. So it's like, but you went over there anyway. So were you, like, I don't know, maybe you thought you were different.
They thought they were like Juju, damn it. You know what it is. Come on now. We at brunch now. Let's have a real conversation.
But that's the thing though. Juju is like a generational talent. Everybody's not Juju.
But now tell me how many people really admit to themselves they're not Juju.
Very few. Too many of them think that they're
that's
juju.
what I'm saying. That's why they over there thinking they're getting that juju money. Oh, great touchdown. Great touchdown. Sorry, y'all.
Because it's like, that's why folks need to be honest with these kids. Be honest with your kid and like, hey, you coming in here thinking you're gonna be a star. Hey, I don't think you're not built like that. You're not cut from that same cloth. That's not you. And that's okay, because that doesn't mean that you still can't go be successful on another team or successful in the dub or wherever else that you decide to play. It just means that, hey, you might not be the 1A, and that's okay, because everyone's not built to be the 1A. Because the pressure that comes to be a 1A is not something that everybody can handle. Sometimes being a role player has to be enough. Hey, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with playing off of somebody else.
Oh man, shout out Denise Oliver Velez with the super chat. Thank you to the commish. Where is the sound of money? We appreciate this today.
Shout out Denise. I don't know what the thank you was for, but I appreciate it.
Avery Strickland, Favor. I don't know how to say her. I don't know what her last name is. And is it Destiny Wells? Did they all go to UT Martin? Is that what you said? Brittany, you need to explain that being a role player to Flage.
Oh.
Flage should have already knew this. The issue that I have with Flage's game is
80. Why? Go ahead, Brittany.
Flage looks the same from when she came in as a freshman to how she's leaving as a senior.
Why?
Because Kim doesn't develop, and Kim has said that. She'll let you do like, hey, whatever you want. And then the worst part for Flage is I low-key kind of think, all right, you got the ball more in your earlier years than you are in your later years. They was looking at you more when you was a freshman and sophomore to compare to now. They like, well, we ain't looking at you. And for Flage would be she could be, let me say, put a could on that. Because there's a lot of things that need to be done. She could be a great role player. Is she leading a team in the dub? No. Sorry, no. I don't see it. And that's okay. Everyone isn't built to be the Asia Wilsons of the world. Well, most people will never. There won't be another Asia Wilson. Sorry. Let me not give some hope in there. There will never be another Asia Wilson. But everyone's not built to be like the fees of the world who lead a team. They don't have a chip, but they lead the team. Everybody's not built to be like to have that type of pressure because everybody don't have those skill sets. That's the other part. Some people just don't have the skill set to do it. Most people don't have the skill set to do it. The skill set and the dedication to do it. Because them people don't just go to the gym when they coach want them to go to the gym when it's time for practice. No, they are practicing by themselves. Like they doing stuff because they want to be better, not because someone is telling them to do it. And they're doing things that they don't like to do or probably don't want to do, but they're forcing themselves to do that. But you have to do that to be great. And so to be a role player for Flage, hey, that's okay, sister. But just don't think you're going to go to the dub and you're going to like, hey, from day one, give me the ball. I'm finna get the ball. I'm finna get the rock. And I'm finna go. Look, I'm finna go one-on-one. No, not happening. And it sucks that the reality check is going to come when it's too late. Because the reality check should have been done in college.
The reality check is done. Do you see how Kim talks about Flage? She said if Flage, she come by to practice after she get done at her rap, doing her rapping. What? That's not helping Flage's brand. He killing her brand. Think about that. What does that sound like? What does that sound like?
That's why
do y'all know what I'm talking about? Do y'all remember the presser I'm talking about? If Flage,
yes.
You know, she come by, she come to practice after she finished rapping. What?
See,
Stop
Cess,
that, man.
that's why it didn't make sense. The tune that Flau'jae was singing in the when she went into the off season is not the same tune that Kim is singing.
How she handled the AmeriCup thing to me is just wild. That doesn't even have to do with your rapping or anything. She was not the only senior, or she might have been the only senior. She wasn't the only player that wasn't playing a ton of minutes. It depended on the situation and who they were playing and how they were playing. But the body language was so stank.
Hey, Teddy 80, you telling us to check out the last minute and media day interview Kim did when she answered what Flau'jae need to do? Oh, no, we seen it. But I want y'all to answer this question. So Teddy 80 says Flau'jae still had bad body language 2 games ago. She shook it off last game, but guess what? She made a mistake and Kim actually took her out the game. Is that the lay effect? Maybe. What do you mean lay effect? What do you mean?
And then here's the thing: the whole lay effect thing. Are you saying it's a lay effect because you're saying that whenever my laser made a mistake, Dawn took her out? That's not true.
That's what I'm asking. What do you mean about the lay?
Yeah, because I'm like, Dawn gave lay.
Bad because of lay, or
the whole thing reads a little facetious, but like I think Teddy joking a little bit.
Yeah, but I want to know, like, is that effect, I want to know which part of it is the lay effect. Like, would it be her having bad body language, or would it be her getting bitched? I need to know which. I want to know which part of the joke to laugh at. I'm trying to see exactly where the lay effect is, or is it a little bit of both? Everybody's style of play is not designed for international play. Oh no,
but here's the thing, though. This is America. And it wasn't like everybody was out there like Joyce looked good. Michaela Blake's looked good. Heck, Olivia Miles looked good. Minus the defense. Whatever. But like we can't keep using the everyone's style isn't meant for international play. Okay, y'all know who they made that same thing for when that same excuse for when she wasn't named to Team USA?
Enrique.
Like we can't keep using
and that's the thing. To me, it's less about your game and more about how. It's more the how, or the how more than your substance of your game. Because there's nothing that Flau'jae can't do that couldn't have had her out there on the court. She can defend. That's actually how LSU won its first championship. Well, it's first and only thus far. And so, like that's what she was doing. She was defending.
Literally. Are we acting like Carol Lawson was not that coach?
And Carol Lawson is a defensive coach. So if Flaw was defending, she would have played.
She ain't asking you for no offense. She asking you for the defense. Literally. Look at her team.
Oh. You think Lay is the reason Flau'jae ain't getting no preferential treatment? No. Flau'jae ain't getting no preferential treatment because Flau'jae about to graduate. She ain't no good to Kim next year. No need to be nice to you next year. You ain't gonna no need to be nice to you now. You ain't gonna be here next year. I need to make friends with the people that's gonna be here next year. Check Kim pattern. I forgot who told me that's how I go. It might have been Rob the Man Media, but she always tuned in to who gonna be here next year.
Yes, Kim.
You all used up.
Yes, the train has left the station for Kim. Like, hey, you and your senior year.
Late coming has put everybody on their P's and Q's.
What?
Sometimes y'all be on that bull junk.
But they're not on their P's and Q's.
Hey, you need to go back. You need to go back and watch a couple games. You didn't just see you didn't hold on. Wait a minute.
Who are you addressing?
I'm addressing Teddy 80. That clip that sometimes y'all be on that bull junk is the play in the game where my laser from before she got over half court is telling Flau'jae to throw the ball up for the alley-oop, right? Go back and look. She's telling Lay. Lay is telling her, throw the ball up for the alley-oop. She's calling for the alley-oop so early that MK Dub don't even run back down the floor because she know, man, it's up. Throw it up. Lay finna finish that thing. Flau'jae got down there and decided, not only am I not going to throw it up, you better take this goddamn bounce pass that I'm about to give you and finish it. Now, my laser takes the damn bounce pass and she finishes the play, but she also is trying to tell Flaw, hey, I was telling you up, throw it up. Hey, Flau'jae didn't even make eye contact with my laser. She didn't give a goddamn what Lay wanted. You gonna take what I get? That's it. And that's why I'm saying, and then after that, when Lay came back by, she didn't even stop to say nothing to Flau'jae again. So now it looked a little, and that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes y'all be on that bull junk.
And that's how Lay looked after that. After that play, she got pulled and had to sit on the bench. Now, what y'all telling me about? Y'all tell me about what's going on down there.
Like,
Same thing to Reese.
Like,
yeah, she basically said, here, damn. Yeah. Grass ain't greener. MK12 is the only player that seems to like is playing on that level with Lay.
playing
You
on
real connected with them too? Well, tell me about the play. You saw them clicked up, locked in together. Y'all better go back and look.
That was one of her 6 American points she scored too.
You said Flau'jae passing is almost non-existent? Oh, God.
Well, that's a problem for the next level.
And Aubrey, it can't be that, or Audrey, excuse me, it can't be that because Lay only played, what did I tell y'all already? I told y'all at the top of during Commish Cooks, she only played 13 minutes. So, see, y'all, the real problem is y'all trying to get inside Kim's head, and that's a dangerous place to be. I would not recommend it. I personally am not trying to get inside Kim's head for reasons that we will not discuss. You don't actually know what Kim wants, and everybody trying to guess and choose. All I can tell you is what the facts are. And Lay only played 13 minutes in a 100+ point blowout. So, you know.
Was that the least minutes played on the team? Do you know?
It was the second least. It
Okay.
was, but it's in someone I think had 12.
Okay.
Let me go and actually check. I can figure this out.
You know, it may just be load management. It just may be load management.
Oh, that's true. They can load manage.
Yeah, load managing this early. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
The second game
Ballers
of the
wanna play with
season.
Ballers want to
Yeah.
play with ballers.
Exactly.
Damn it. Is Kim trying to turn Lay into a point guard or a playmaker? Great question. What do y'all
Didn't Kim say she wanted Malaysia to play the point guard?
I didn't hear it that distinctly.
Well,
words matter.
Words matter. That's not quite what I heard.
Sorry,
but
look, too distinctly,
but I also don't hang on every word that Kim says. So it's possible she said that at one point, but I did not hear that.
Yeah, because I thought at one point it was like, all right, for like she wants Lay to get more minutes, but those minutes she wants her to also.
What I heard is
guard
that this Lay is working really hard. This is the hardest she's ever worked, and that these are her words, not mine. I'm giving you what she said. There's no hyperbole here. I heard that Lay it's hard for her. It's a new position and she has to learn. And we're trying to teach her. That is what I heard. I didn't hear anything definitively about I want her to be PG. I didn't hear it. That's all I heard. And what I heard is that why are people asking if Lay is starting? It doesn't matter as long as she's in the 8-man rotation. Those are the things Kim said.
True. That was me. That was that one was on me.
I think people are feeling it. No, not just you. I just think everybody's feeling it. That's why I tell y'all, get out of Kim's head. You don't want to be there.
Trying to fill in the blanks for that lady.
Y'all trying to fill in blanks that she didn't tell you.
Exactly. She left them blank for a reason.
Yes.
So we can't clock her for it. Well, you said no. I didn't say that. You said that.
It's best if you just quote what Kim says. And that's what I do.
Look, Kim is gonna do what Kim gonna do. That girl, Aaliyah is in the 8-man rotation. That's all she got to worry about.
Correct.
That's Kim. As
Lay
long as you in the 8.
Lay never said she came to LSU to play more minutes. Everybody else filled in that blank. Kim never said that Lay came to LSU to play more minutes and we're gonna get her to play. Nope. Lay and Kim never said that. What Kim did say is, I don't like when people say spark plug because I hated that term when I was a player, blah, 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 blah. But we do not know anything other than we want Lay to continue to play instinctual and we want to teach her how to play more of the point guard position. That's
Look,
all that Kim has said.
because
And don't forget, we would have won more games against South Carolina had Lay not been on the court.
oh yeah.
Those are the things Kim has said.
See, Kim just likes to be able to have plausible deniability.
And have subtweets at South Carolina. Don't
Mm-hmm.
forget that, because she be doing it. Just pay attention.
I'll be like, oh, I didn't mean that. I wasn't talking about them. Okay, Miss Lady, that's what you say.
Just like she said, how do they have all those All-Americans and keep them happy? She knew what she was saying.
Mm-hmm. But you went to go get one of those.
But she had already, you know what? Let me stop.
Yeah. But you already was on the move. Never mind. But yeah, them people at LSU, they gonna play whatever role Kim got them playing.
So y'all just gonna say all of that and y'all ain't gonna say the other part she said?
What other part?
You can say it. I said never mind. Let me stop. Feel free.
I'm talking about that. You know my favorite part. Lay. We call her Lay.
Oh,
Lay.
yeah.
We call her Lay. You call her Lay. Well, what do everybody else call her? What did you meet her at? Oh goodness.
This man, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like,
so
wait, is Teddy correcting what I said to say? Kim said we might have one against SC if Lay didn't play. How is that different than what I said? I didn't add might. Okay, Teddy, sure.
I thought she said Lay the one beat her. That ain't what she said. Okay,
if that's not what she said, why she bring it up? If Lay might, if we're a fifth, we'd all be drunk. So like,
I did, Key.
Okay, so but what was Kim inferring?
Okay, let me say something real quick while you figuring that out. I don't interrupt you for a lot of stuff, but when I told y'all that today was gonna be epic, I knew it was gonna be an epic show. The commish cooked, and I gotta let y'all know something. When the big wrench come to the table, hey man, we all gotta just put our mics on mute, man. Big Key in the room. What's up, Key?
Hey, Auntie.
What's the
Hey,
word,
Kamish.
fam?
Hey, Brittany. Hey, Chad. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I just
word, fam?
I just wanted to pop up here before y'all wrap up today's episode and show Auntie some love. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you for cutting that camera and that microphone on. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Thank you for creating this dope space to talk women's hoops. Thank you for the shows that you've created and continue to. Absolutely loving this one. By the way, ladies,
thank you,
y'all are doing a great job. Thank you for the laughs. Keep them coming, as I'm sure you will. I always look forward to continuing to cut up around here. Thank you for all of it. I appreciate you. I just want to show you some love.
Oh, I appreciate you, fam. This thing does not happen without Key, man. It's the big wrench, the first wrench. Hey, the house that Key built. I just keep the lights on. Key, I appreciate you so much, fam. So much love, man. It's up from here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course.
So we got you up here. We can't let you go without you're a Gamecock for real. Your thoughts on the season, what you've seen so far, real quick.
I'm not gonna hold you up. Been going through a lot, so I got a lot of catching up to do. So I haven't been able to see the games in full. But I have loved what I've seen from the highlights. I will be able to share more when I do that catching up though. I've had a lot going on lately, so I haven't been able to really dive in the way that I've really wanted to. But I'm gonna get there, and then I'll circle back. But I
All
love what
right,
I've seen
man.
so far.
Exactly. Hey, man, we appreciate you. Appreciate you popping up.
For sure.
Brittany, Commish, y'all got anything?
Yeah,
Break out here?
I want to settle this Teddy thing. So Teddy came back and no, I'm not letting it go. Teddy said that that's not what Kim said, but then I said, so what was Kim implying? And Teddy responded and said that Lay was the difference maker in those games. So again, what is different from what I said? If Lay was the difference maker, then ergo, if Lay was not on the court, then ergo LSU would have therefore won. What logic flaw is there in anything I said? Key, you knew up here, but you up here, so maybe you can explain it. Where am I
That's
confused?
the right one, baby.
Just as confused as you are.
Brittany, are you confused?
Man.
No.
Oh, Teddy said, I'm just saying what Kim said verbatim.
He's trying to tell you, Kim, hey, that's a blank that she left.
No. Here's a problem, Teddy. I'm not like these other people. I'm Dana Evans in this bitch. You ain't moving shit because I made my statement and you said we must be South Carolina fans in here because that's not what Kim said. Then I asked you then what she implied. You answered the question. I'm still asking you, then why therefore did you need to make the comment that you made? Connect the dots for me. Ipso facto.
Oh, ipso facto. Hey, Teddy. Hey, hands up, don't shoot, bro. You might just, hey, just hey. It don't look like it end good right here, buddy. It don't look like it end good.
I already cooked everybody at the beginning of this. Do not play with me. That doesn't make sense.
Well, you should have left her alone.
So what Kim said was, had Lay not been on the court, she could have beat South Carolina. That is what I said.
Ipso facto ergo ponder upon that.
You gonna have to help me, Erica, because I'm still trying to understand why it turned into there must be South Carolina fans in this chat, because that's not what she said.
He said you missed because you misquoted her.
Okay, so therefore,
because
I misquoted her, potentially, therefore there must be South Carolina fans in this chat. Is that the logic?
Hey.
You're not gonna move goalposts on me. No, that is what Kim was articulating. That is what she communicated. Could, might, perhaps, sometimes, whatever qualifier you want to put in it.
I guess what ends the argument is, did you say Kim and I quote? Did you say that?
I don't know.
Because I've heard you say and I quote. So that's what I'm saying. Like, did you say Kim and I quote? Okay, well.
Well, you could quote, you cannot quote. You can whatever.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Kim's message was still. I don't know. I was chatting. I don't remember if I said and I quote or not quote.
Nah, no, words matter, and you don't say and I quote unless you're quoting. So let's not do that.
I don't remember. I really don't. I'm not gonna pretend here and say whether I said quote or not quote. But what I'm trying to understand is whether I said quote or not quote. Why is the core of what the message was now being said that there must be South Carolina fans in here? That's the part I'm trying to understand.
Teddy just wanted to hold your feet to the fire to say exactly what Kim said.
Okay, Teddy.
And then when we knew that we were in a brunch vibe situation when we were all talking, what's understood need not be explained. Like,
yeah, apparently
it clearly understood that. You just needed a little bit more attention on LSU, and that's what I mean about these LSU fans, and that's why this.
Sometimes y'all be on that bull jump.
That's it. That's it. Just needed a little bit more attention. Just
I
needed a
see
little
you.
bit more about them. That was it. Nothing that you said was incorrect. But the fact that you showed up at a South Carolina brunch and it said there must be a lot of South Carolina fans in here, you goddamn right. Game! Put it back in the chat. Teddy, don't fuck with me like that. Let's go. Let's go. You know how I get down on site. So what is it that you wanted to say for real?
That's a Teddy thing, right?
Today.
Yeah, we waiting on Teddy to answer that. Yeah. I just want to make sure. I don't want to misquote.
You know how me and you go back. You know how me and you go back and forth, Teddy. It's my turn now. What we on?
You want you to pull up the transcript.
Now since you quoted her verbatim, what do it mean? Now make it mean something. Now that we got it down verbatim, what she mean? It still mean y'all ain't gonna do shit. So where we at?
No, comprehension is a lost skill, Erica, because I'm trying to understand. You can't even
get to the inference of it all because you still at the comprehension. There is a difference saying someone would have won and someone might have won. What's the difference between would and might?
What are we talking about?
Teddy's
Please be so for real. Please be so for real.
Playing.
That's what I said. They just needed some attention. It's okay. Get your keystrokes off today, Teddy. You still ain't said nothing. You know what it does. Hey, look, would, might, it don't matter. Hold the L.
That's still insinuating that you would have won. But
it's not hard. This is not rocket science. Like you trying to parse words like what she said wasn't what she said. And then Teddy also said that Lay was the difference maker in those games. Well, was Lay Mike the difference maker? Could have been the difference maker. Perhaps the difference maker.
And if she wasn't implying that, she wouldn't have said it.
Correct. And how's someone a difference maker? And if the whole premise of someone being a difference maker is that they made a difference. Therefore, had they not been there, they would have not won. Duh. That's the definition of a difference maker. That's like being like someone's an impact player, but if they didn't make the impact, then that's the point. That's the point, is that the performance that they did made an impact in winning the game or not.
Help them, Jesus. Help them, Lord. Help them. Because ain't no way we having this over a might. If she didn't like she wouldn't have said it if she wasn't implying that they would have won.
Told you. The chat will turn on you. Told you. But y'all, listen. Lord Jeebus, dang, Jaggy. It's going down. Y'all, listen. It has been a wonderful Baseline Brunch. Surprise. Epic. We got Key, Big Wrench up. We had Kia High Life, Brittany, the commish. Another great Saturday. Teddy, you still at this? Oh, goodness.
Oh, God.
Can you read it out loud? I just want to make sure my comprehension skills are capable.
I'm saying she was, but Kim specifically didn't. That's all I'm saying. Could she have implied that? Yeah, I'll give you that. I'm just saying that's not what she said verbatim.
So from here on out, we're just gonna, if things aren't
Teddy,
said
from
verbatim,
here on out, Teddy,
maybe
Teddy,
you should sit it out.
The line that you just drew in the sand right here with my chat, you better be verbatim every time you hit the chat. They're gonna be on your ass. You drew this line in the sand. You drew this line in the sand and you went back and forth on this bullshit and put a spotlight on your back. I hope you know what you did. You better be verbatim and on point with everything you say coming in here, because it ain't gonna be me. Hey, if you fuck up and miss the shit that you said last week, they gonna light your ass up. If they see you out in the socials saying some shit that you not standing on here, they gonna light your ass up. So be ready. I didn't even call them out. You called for them yourself. You put the spotlight on your own self. Sheesh. And you've been here before. You know how they get down. Oh my. You better be verbatim. You better be right. You better not misspell a word, this bitch. Get your spell check together. Get your commas right. You know how it go. You know how it go. You know how you made yourself this in the chat. You made yourself this in the chat.
Man,
goodness.
You might as well go ahead and start printing out every press release. Every press release. Print it out so you can quote her verbatim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your questions better be verbatim. So, but I mean, another great Saturday, man. Another great Saturday. We appreciate y'all pulling up and hanging out with us at the Baseline Brunch. This thing always turns into, I don't know how. Even when we say it's not, it still always almost gets to 4-5 hours. It's time to eat again almost. I don't know. Ladies, thank y'all. Do y'all have anything before we get ready to get out of here?
No.
I might have something before we get out of here, but I can't be too sure, you know.
Okay, we'll hold you off for last. Brittany, Key,
No.
anything before we get ready to get out of here?
Has fun.
I'm
Maybe
back
see y'all again
later.
another time.
Yes, I'm back later with an Unrivaled show with J-Spot with an update. My major was math, so I know about not missing a negative and being detailed. I respect that, fam. Yep, 2 negatives don't always equal a positive when you're in the wrong spot, though. Yeah, you'll rock around and find out.
Hey,
But
Janae.
I'm glad. I hope the math is mathing for you. Until next time, y'all know what it is. It's Brittany. It's the commish. High life. Key to Big Rich. Cess Talk Sports. Y'all know what it is. Baseline Brunch. We